Humans of the internet, welcome to the Gallant Horde finale. Today, and for some of tomorrow, we are going to run a 24-hour stream where the Gallant Horde is going to go and try to finish the situation with Oberon and Titania and that whole thing. For purely mechanical reasons, we can't have the whole Gallant Horde on screen at once, so we have broken it into groups. So there are basically 6 groups, and essentially the camera will pan from group to group as the battle progresses. That's how we do in the thing. So, in group 1, we have these 6 lovely people. I'm going to get them to introduce themselves and their characters, with one exception. So,
Mr. Redacted.
Mr. Redacted. Before we do that, so we're going to be doing this in 2-hour sections. Each section we will be doing a giveaway. Our giveaway for the first section is a Gallant Horde t-shirt with the official Gallant Horde crest as designed by our very own Will Thompson, who plays Ardbeck. So if you would like to get yourself a Gallant Horde shield t-shirt at this juncture, type !shiny thing in the chat and make that happen. I'm not going to go on about subs and donations, because if you're watching this, you probably already know what to do. Do the thing. Support the stream. Alright.
Click the button.
Click the button. Let's get you to introduce yourselves and who you are playing in this particular section of the battle, starting with Alex.
For a moment, I was like, who am I and who am I playing? So that's where we're at this
happening?
morning. Yeah. I am Alex, and I am playing Andy, who is an Eledrin rogue bard.
Brandon.
I am Brandon, and I am playing Boomba the Turtle Wizard.
Shawnee.
Hello, I am Shawnee, and I will be playing Indigo, the Feymoth Rogue Warlock of Titania.
I was about to say Jean-Luc. Kyle is your real name.
How do you mean at this point? Hi, I'm Kyle. I'm going to be playing Jean-Luc, who has changed his name back to Jean-Luc Ambulant.
And Kit.
Today, at this moment, I'm playing Morwen, who is an Eladrin sorcerer, and also Marla, who is a Furbolg archdruid.
Finally, we have. Who are you?
I'm Chris, and as far as everybody is aware, I am playing Cathris, who is an Earth Genasi Paladin.
Hey, from
Mr.
Temjax.
Redacted over there.
And I'm playing everybody
seems
else.
legit.
Your potion of resistance. So we will reroll the potion of resistance at the beginning of each section. For this section, it is acid. Who knows if that will be useful? Are we ready to do this thing, folks?
Sure.
You
Yeah.
have an option to say no?
You do not, in fact.
Cool.
Also, behind the scenes, we have Adam, who will be playing both Gur and Zook, potentially, depending on how things roll.
Hey.
Look you. Too early in the day for that shit. And yeah, so you are gathered in the throne room. Andy, Indigo, Jean-Luc, Morwen and Marla, Gur and Zook. The other 2 are not there. Titania says, "Good morning. We all know the parts we are to play today.
We
Morwen and Marla, you will act as soon as you get the message, yes?
Yes.
Very well."
Already.
And she kind of waves a hand, and Morwen and Marla vanish. And they have been transported to their place where they will be waiting. As for the rest of you, let us go to court. Are we ready?
Jean-Luc will tighten their cloak up that they had received from attack on this moment.
Very well. He transports you, and you find yourselves outside of what should be the summer court, but it is decorated as autumn. It is beautiful, and it looks like this. She walks through the doors. Inside, there is a large fire pit in the center of a banquet hall. Tables of autumn eladrin are feasting. Those of you who would know such things, Andy, Jean-Luc, these are the cream of the crop from a certain perspective. These are the families that have wheedled and fought their way into Oberon's favor. He has invited what he considers to be the best society to be here tonight, to watch his wife grovel. Titania walks in, her head held high. Gur is floating behind her because he cannot stand on his own. He has been beaten, he is bloodied, he is barely conscious. As she walks in, all eyes turn to her. She smiles a slow, fey smile, and she says, "Ah, I have missed this place." Across the vast room, Oberon sits on his throne, blonde, smiling, arrogant, very pleased with himself. The party will notice some things as they enter. At his side stands a very familiar blue-haired gnome. You would be forgiven for double-taking, maybe checking that Zook is still with you. He looks almost exactly like Zook. But on closer inspection, he is slightly younger, and maybe just a little bit more insane around the eyes. Sitting on the chairs on the dais, the chairs usually reserved for high counselors, are two very familiar figures. One is a turtle, wearing only slightly more than he usually does. He shows absolutely no recognition of you as you walk in, beyond, "Oh, this is the Summer Queen," as you would expect, and the same that everybody else has. The other is a fey moth woman, blue and purple wings, dressed in the colors of autumn. She is the only one not looking at Titania, because she is looking straight at Indigo, and her eyes do not leave Indigo the entire time. Behind Oberon is a tall, blonde, half-elf man. He grins. Chris, would you like to introduce your character?
This is Jamendi, half-elf paladin. Quite tall, carrying a obnoxiously large sword. Think novelty sword, in the sense that it is about the same size as he is. Full plate armor with kind of a relatively disdainful smirk upon his face. Queen Titania, welcome back to the court. I see you've brought some of the rabble you call your horde.
Ignores you, because she knows what she's dealing with, and looks straight at her husband. He stands, and he opens his arms expansively, and he says, "Wife, my love, welcome home. I cannot tell you how delighted I am that you have returned to your senses. Is that your erstwhile lover I see stumbling behind you? Perhaps a minor faux pas bringing your ex to my party, but perhaps I can overlook it." Titania just smiles and steps aside to reveal Gur better, and says, "A token of the seriousness of my desire to parley, husband. I thought you may enjoy watching him die." Oberon raises an eyebrow, clearly impressed. "I would, at that. And would you require a death from me in return?" And his eyes kind of dart to Jamendi, just for a moment. And she laughs and she says, "Oh, no, dear. I'm back here. That is all I require." He smiles, but the warmth doesn't really reach his eyes. Okay. If you can't hear this, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
doesn't roll her eyes because she is much more in control of the situation than that, but there is a sense of eye rolling that emanates off her. And she's like, no, I do not think that will be necessary at this time. Oberon stands up and walks kind of to the front of the dais, and he says, you will forgive me if I just, and he kind of waves a hand, and then he goes, huh, not an illusion. How interesting. Titania sort of looks hurt, and she's like, oh, do you accuse me of lies, husband, so early in our discussion? And he laughs, and he says, I would be a fool not to suspect trickery from my clever wife. Her face becomes very serious, and she begins to walk kind of just a little bit into the room. And she says, I tire of my exile. I miss my kingdom. I wish nothing more than to do what needs to be done, to return in all my glory, sit at the side of my husband, and rule well together once more. His voice is very cold as he says, let us see you kill your human then, beloved. She turns and walks up to Gur, face like stone. She kisses his forehead, and she speaks in a way that many of you have heard her do before, where she speaks softly, but somehow everyone in the room can hear what she says. And she says, you have served me well, human. We have done great things together. But I must move forward. And for that to happen, you must die. And as she says the word die, she casts power word kill. And you will watch as Gur collapses to the ground. And as soon as he does, she turns away and starts moving towards the throne. Does anyone want to do anything at this point?
Jean-Luc will stay by the lady's side.
Andy maintains her composure just because no one told her this was coming.
I know. Andy was warned that shit would happen, but
Shit would happen.
That was a 20 exactly on that wisdom saving throw.
cool. Zook?
Zook wanders over, well, steps over, and just pokes the body with his foot. Well, that's a waste. Bad use of the boy. And follows behind Titania.
Titania says, satisfied, husband? Are you ready to put all this behind us and move on to the next phase of our marriage and alliance? He turns and goes back to his throne, and he sits in the most, disgusting fuckboy lounging way. Smug as hell, and he lets her come to him. And he says, I look forward to it, dearest. She moves through the room, stately, queenly, glancing at the people at the tables and appearing to dismiss them, although those of you who know better would know that she is clocking every person who is here today. She knows which families these are. She reaches the base of the stairs and she stops. I see you have branched out in your entourage, husband. Whatever happened to nothing but elves? He chuckles. Well, I saw how much fun you were having, and it amused me to gather my own little bevy of mortal pets. You see, I even found a mad gnome to match yours. A his and hers matching set. Isn't that cute? She half smiles and she says, I believe yours is a knockoff, darling. The gnome who isn't Zook grins just like Zook and says, odds at your service. I prefer upgrade to knock off. Oberon looks at him fondly, the way you'd look at a puppy. Seems your gnome had an ex with separation anxiety. She had a whole vault of these, if you can believe it. He's just like yours, only somewhat less prone to morals and, well, independence. He turns and surveys the room. Quite a gathering. Well, I had to celebrate my queen's return, he responds. She turns back to him. And yet, it never occurred to you to have a second throne ready. He smirks and pats his knee. I have your throne right here, beloved. He raises an eyebrow. A queen deserves her own throne. He laughs. Oh, I am glad you are not completely cowed, my love. I do not think I could bear it if all the fire had gone out of you. She stands tall. None at all, in fact. I am the sun. I simply got bored of my exile. These mortals have so many tiny concerns. Now, husband, get down off your high horse and kiss your queen. As she says this, her eyes meet Zook's for just a moment. In a now kind of a way. Is Zook going to respond? Or do anything?
Not at the moment.
Oberon smirks, stands, and saunters over. Takes Titania in his arms and kisses her. She kisses him back with all apparent relish. That was a very high performance check, folks. Slightly. She pulls away, still in his arms, and says, "There is one thing I could never work out. Where were you getting your information?" He laughs and releases her. Looks extremely cocky. And he says, "You do know there is not actually such a thing as a high goblin bureaucrat. Your little HR goblin has been making reports to the high goblin bureaucrat about everything he thought required paperwork. You taught me that, love. If you want to know everything, you infiltrate the staff." Shot. Her voice is soft and sad. He chuckles again and he goes, "I was quite proud of that one. What a busy little bee he is, collecting information on all kinds of things and reporting to his patron." He laughs, very pleased with himself. "Yes, very clever," she says. "Well, then, only one thing remains to be done." She turns to him, smiles deeply, wraps her arms around his neck.
Now Zook disintegrates the body.
Okay. You'll watch as Zook turns and disintegrates Ger's body. Oberon moves in to kiss Titania again, and just before his lips make contact, she says, "I invoke the ritual of Nova Dryodalis." Oberon has the opportunity to look mildly confused before Oberon, Titania, and both their entourages are transported to the spot in the Feywild from which Oberon originated.
As Zook did it, Morwen would have received a message from him that the boy is dead.
Cool. So, just got to make sure I'm taking the right people with me. Please hold for 1 second.
This pause is brought to you by Existential Dread. We are all experiencing it. Thank you for coming.
And Morwen will tell Marla, "Get ready."
of you will recognize this place. This was, in fact, the location of the first seal. Oh, this dragon did not come with. Sorry, that's just decorative. All right.
Two Gurs. Oh yeah, one's gonna be the new Gur.
Yep. I assume he's currently in the process of being sorted out.
Yes.
So, Morwen and Marla, can you tell me what exactly you did when you got that message?
So Marla had cast True Resurrection using the big ass diamond and Gur's true name into a spell gem diamond, which saves a 9th level spell to be cast instantly, so it won't take an hour. So Marla would have taken out the diamond, and Morwen is just ready to protect her against anything that would disturb her focus on what she needs to do.
Okay. So, how long does that spell take from the spell gem?
I think it's instant.
It takes an action to release a spell from a spell gem.
It takes an action, yeah.
Cool.
So instead of it taking an hour to cast True Resurrection, Marla can cast it in one action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So.
But we just need.
Go ahead.
No, I don't think we don't need a body. We just need to do it.
That's the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you all land in the middle of the circle of flowers. They kind of come up to like your knee, a normal person-sized knee. So if you're not a normal person size, then adjust accordingly. And you can see over on the side of the circle, Marla and Morwen and Gur standing there. And Oberon kind of straightens up and he goes, "What the hell is Nova Drya, whatever you said? And I thought he was dead. And this is most..." And he turns and tries to set off a spell at Titania, and nothing happens. Nothing comes out of him. And she kind of folds her arms and she goes, "Funny thing about this ritual, it puts both you and I out of commission until it is completed." At which point, Oberon's Royal Guard are going to attack, and I assume so is his champion. So, we are going to roll some initiative, folks.
Morwen has Gur's armor and sword and everything like in a bag of holding, and she's
I would assume that as soon as you cast the thing, he started putting it on, so.
Yeah.
I should have played a cleric with that roll.
I am.
I really don't like using my natural 20s on initiative, guys.
Especially when you're Andy. So Andy will be going first.
That's a 36, Jax.
Cool. Can anyone beat a 36? I didn't think so. Cool. Okay.
Yes.
So, anyone else over 30? Cool. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? Anyone over 25? Wow. Really? Cool. This is great. Anyone over 20?
24 for Indigo.
Okay. No one else?
21 for Zook.
Okay. Oh shit, I forgot Fake Zook. I'll have to roll for him. Please hold while I roll for Fake Zook. Odds. Odds is his name. Which is what happens when you put the name Zook into one of those, like, move the letters along things and keep going till you find something you can pronounce. Okay. Anyone over 15? Okay, well, I have a few.
17.
Please.
17 for
how
Gur.
much? Okay. Alrighty. Over 10.
11 for Marla.
I got 10.
Cool. This is ridiculous. But I love it. Okay. Over 5.
9.
Morwen got 7.
So Bomber, Morwen. Anyone else? Who's left? Jean-Luc.
That would be a natural 1 for 2.
Excellent. Derek at the back. That's what we like. All right.
Getting it out of the way early.
So, Andy, you are the first person to react to this situation. What would you like to do?
I mean, is it very clearly aggressive?
Well, we're all moving in like a, oh fuck kind of way, but none of them have really had a chance to react yet because you're much faster than them. So, you may make your own assumptions, I guess.
I mean, her passive insight is 26.
She can read the room.
I'm like, she
These
can
people-
probably read the room, but like,
These people have no intention of going down without a
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on, but they're pretty sure it's not good.
cool. So yeah, she will, with her bow, she will shoot this archer person.
Okay,
That is a 32 to hit
that will hit.
for 32 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then she's gonna move behind Jean-Luc.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because staying next to the cleric is probably a good idea.
That's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Indigo.
Oh, wow. Sorry, don't mean to choke. I didn't think I was so fast.
What? That's us, but everyone else was really slow.
Yep. Well, I've known who Jamendi was
Yep,
for
for
so
a long
long.
time.
Yeah.
I need to know if a natural 20 for 32 hits him.
It does not. And a
Okay.
natural 20 hits anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's
natural 20
attack.
hits anyway. Yep. But his AC is in fact higher than that.
Yeah. Do crits count against you?
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, I don't get sneak attack unfortunately because I don't have advantage. But that will be. Hey, weird question. You're not undead, are you?
I am not the last time I checked.
All right. So you get. Don't worry, it's pretty low.
It's not
6 points
It's not Jumanji
piercing.
Costco.
What was that?
And 6 points piercing. 12 points cold damage. And then that's my action. And then the archer, who's also taken damage,
Mhm.
gets 4 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
It's a 30, a 29, a 24, and a 29 to hit.
The 24 misses. The other 3 hit.
Okay, so that will be. That's 34 force damage.
Okay. Okay.
And I will move slightly. I'm in
Okay.
the air now. I'll
Okay.
give myself a thingy.
Okay. Zook. If you wish to do something.
Zook will raise up into the air about 20 feet.
Mhm.
Level his antimatter rifle, which he still has hold of. right at Odd. And unload.
Okay.
Because he wants to remove the clone of himself.
Fair.
28
That's
to
fair.
hit.
That misses.
I like to think that both Adam and Zook made that sound.
Oh, he very much made that sound.
Yep, that is an in-character sound.
Faster than I thought. This should be fun.
Make an Arcana check for me, Zook.
That is 29.
There is something about all Oberon's people that seems to be making them harder to hit.
Can I tell where the source is coming from?
It's not a source exactly, like it seems to be on them, but it's like when you try to hit them, it's like you're trying to get through treacle, or there's some kind of protective something going on. And they all have it.
Is he wearing anything that's obviously not his, considering Zooks have a particular look?
Obviously, no.
Cool. What do I have as a bonus action? Cantrips is a bonus action?
Yeah.
I am gonna do... What is the range? No, that's him. I'll work it out next time.
Okay. Cool. It's Oberon's turn. He has discovered his magic doesn't work at the moment. So he's basically going to spend his turn he like yells at his people and he says, make sure none of them live. And he pushes Titania away and he goes, you betraying lying wench. And she just laughs. It's her turn. She is going to laugh. And she's going to say, I did not speak a single lie, husband. You have just forgotten how to listen. Go! Have you had time to put your armor on?
Probably not at this point. It'll take a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Do you want to spend your round doing that, or do you want to do something else?
He will be putting his armor on, and
Okay.
putting his new armor on, getting his sword from Morwen, and making sure everything is intact.
Cool. That brings us to Anya. Who? Sorry, please hold. Me telling everyone else, hey, you've got to be ready, and meanwhile, Jax is not ready because too many characters to do things. Alright. She is going to... Nope. She is going to just step sideways and vanish into the ethereal plane.
Mm.
Which brings us to Marla.
I think it's time for an ancient white dragon, don't you?
He's pulling out the big stops early.
Well, she doesn't have much else. She can still cast spells, but yeah, I mean, she's squishy.
Okay. Please hold for ancient white dragon.
With her armor, she has blind sight and tremor sense. Just...
Yep. That doesn't help with the ethereal plane. True sight would, but
yeah,
not
but just in general.
How big is your dragon?
It's
gargantuan, so it's 20 by 20.
Yeah, it's
I think that's right.
This is a spell.
gargantuan. Yeah,
It is a spell.
it's
Which of the blues is this? I'm just double checking range.
It's the bottom one.
this
Bottom
one.
one? Sweet. I will use my Ring of Spell Storing, so 5th level counter spell.
Zoot counters that.
Boomba
Counts as the
counters
counter.
counter spell.
Then does Morwen counter spell the counter spell?
It's counter spell. Reminder.
Counter spell.
Morwen's out of range of Boomba because Boomba's out of range of Morwen.
Oh.
Oh, because you were casting on Zoo. Oh no.
Okay, so
Some
Jermaine
5
was-
shits right
Yeah, shit.
So
all right. So no white dragon in the end. I think is where we
Okay.
ended up with that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
there. What level is the spell? Because I only cast first
Ninth.
level counter spell.
It's-
so
it's
I'll
It's a
have
ninth
to-
level spell, so you will need to
Yeah,
roll that.
Yeah.
she did. What is that one called?
Deck change.
Yeah,
Shape change. Yeah.
yeah, shape change.
So
What,
Jermaine needs to roll. I think you have to roll a 19.
what am I adding anything to it?
Your spell casting modifier.
Yeah.
Well, that is a
D20
dirty
is the
20.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so she will.
Whew. Bye bye, ninth level spell. Jeez.
Yeah, well, you know. She doesn't really have good bonus actions. Shit. Well, as a bonus action, can she wild shape? Is that?
Only if she's Circle of the Moon, which I think Mother is Circle of the Land.
No, she's Circle of
Yeah.
the Land. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she can't.
Well, fuck. She's gonna say.
That
In
tracks.
character. I love it.
You do the
Yeah.
intro.
Mhm.
Cool.
That's it.
This guy is going to come at
what level
Titania.
does Zook counter spell at?
Oh, that's a good point. Zook, what level did you counterspell at? Because Jermaine counterspelled at 5.
Zook would have dropped it at 6.
Okay.
And Boomba dropped it at 3, so he would have to roll for his
Yeah,
counter
so
spell.
bump it. Yep. Enough
Definitely
counterspell.
some 5 DGs.
That's a 16 on the die plus 6 intelligence is
Okay.
22. So
Yep.
Yeah, that goes off.
Alright, Anas is going to come at Titania, and he, wields his hammer at her, but it bounces off her. And she turns and she goes, "Your people aren't very smart, are they? Until the ritual is complete, Oberon and I are more or less untouchable, but we also can't act. Do you need me to tell you that in another language?" This is how she uses her legendary action.
Legendary action taunt.
Yeah.
And then he is going to swear in Sylvan, and go for the next closest person, who is Jean-Luc. So, this is his second attack. Jean-Luc, does a 29 hit you?
It does.
Cool. You take, 23 points of, I assume, bludgeoning damage?
He's got a hammer type weapon, it'll be bludgeoning.
Yes, it is a hammer.
Yeah.
Yep. But he only gets the one attack because he used one up trying to hit the Summer Queen like a fucking dumbass. And then it is Trinian, who is the ranger, so she is going to shoot at Gur. I don't know what your AC is if you're half armored. Figure that out for yourself. She's going to say swift defeat to my enemies into her, and shoot Gur twice. First one is probably not going to hit you with a 16.
Nope.
Second one is a 24.
That'll hit.
Okay. Oh wait, I have advantage now. Please hold, I'm going to re-roll that first one. That's better. That's a 28.
Both hit.
Because you're her sworn enemy now. Congrats. That is a total of 15. I rolled like shit.
15 points of
For
damage.
both. Yeah, for both. Demendi!
Right. Kind of as he pulls out his greatsword and does like that really cocky, like dude in a singlet at the gym kind of flexing. He is going to begin
Dude in a singlet.
slowly moving towards. I think I moved me to the right spot. Yes. The Gur and the Blues. And then as he walks, I will cast Eldritch Blast. As at Gur, sorry. I'll cast it as action and bonus action, so it'll be 8 bolts.
Cool.
I really should have pre-rolled this.
Yeah. Really should have. But that's
20
okay.
and 20 and 22.
22
Miss and
does. Yeah.
Didn't need a pre-roll. 1 hits. You take a whopping 9 points of damage. As all of the bolts go gloriously wide, Jamendi will remain quite silent as he walks forward. That'll end my turn.
Cool. Alrighty. Okay. The sorcerer, Bran, is going to 30-foot cube. Oh, he can get a lot of you with a 30-foot cube. Let me just draw myself a 30-foot cube. Please hold. 30-foot cube, I assume that means like 6 squares.
6 by 6.
Yeah. Is that right? I think that's right.
That's
Imagine it's 1 to the left, so it also hits Jean-Luc and Andy, but not any baddies. And he is going to cast.
What? Well, question about the placement actually.
Yeah.
I'm over 30 feet in the sky. Is he casting it on me and they're safe on the ground? Or...
No, he's going for maximum people. So if he can't get you and them, he will go for them.
Zook's in the air as well.
Oh. How high is Zook?
Zook will be 35 feet in the air.
Alright, then he's going to go for you two because Zook is a threat. And it's 2 and 2. Unless... Oh wait, no, let's do this instead. Wait, what's the range on this motherfucker? Oh yeah. He's going to actually just move his whole freaking square. Over... Oh, it won't let me move it! He's going to put it over Gur and that bunch. But skip Jamendi, so it's around like Gur, Morwen, and Marla.
He's casting a spell?
He is.
Counterspell. Is he close? How far is he? Who is it?
Bran is... No, the orange guy. On the other side, so you may be out of your range.
Damn it.
this one.
Yeah. He's 85 feet away from you.
Yeah.
That's why I checked the range on the spell. This is
Right.
RB Delzum's horrid wilting, so I need constitution saves from the 3 of you, please.
What's Gur's paladin aura,
yeah.
because that would apply to the 2 of you.
Oh yeah, plus
Yeah.
7.
Plus 7? Okay.
What save, sorry?
Con?
Constitution.
$38 from
34 for Morwen.
The DC is 19.
And Marla 25.
So on a save, so the damage is 57, save is half. So 28.
3?
28.
28.
I'm like, someone check my maths. Cool. And then he's going to bonus action, pew pew, I guess.
What kind of damage was that?
Necrotic.
Okay.
He's going to firebolt Zook. With his cantrip. That is a 29 to hit.
That hits.
That is 23 points of fire damage.
How far away is he from Zook?
If you're 30 feet in the air, he's Pythagoras that shit. I don't know.
How
40?
far away is he on the ground? He's that 15 feet on the ground, 30 feet
Yep.
in the air.
I know Alex can Pythagoras in there.
It's a 60-foot range, so...
130.
Oh, he's used his reaction.
Spirit of that is
You've used your reaction to counterspell? Yep.
Closer than 60.
Yeah, it's like 4.
Yeah.
No, it's
Doesn't matter.
less than 40 feet. It's like 35 feet.
Zook's used his reaction already, so irrelevant. Fake Zook. I have no idea what he can do because I haven't looked.
I would have loved if Fake Zook was just called Coos.
I thought about
Zook
that.
backwards.
I thought about that. And then I was like, I'm gonna put this into one of those. What is it called? The cipher where you move the things along, and I just moved it along until I found something I could pronounce. Hence, odds. ODDZ. Odds. All right, he is gonna do some things. What is he gonna do? I really should have planned this better. Oh, that looks fun. He is gonna cast Flaming Spear. Spear. Those are different things. Sphere. Circle, not pointy thing. At Zook. No, he's not that stupid. He's gonna just fuck. You guys. Ray of Sickness. Yeah, that seems like a better one. He's gonna do that one.
On Zook?
At Zook. Yes.
Is that a save?
Yes, it is a save. Con save.
29.
That saves. Oh, that just doesn't do anything then. Fuck that shit. Alright, let's do some lightning. Pew pew! Lightning! Oh, fuck you. He apparently cannot hit Zook for shit. Excellent. Bomber!
Alright. Boomba is going to because they seem to be the biggest group together, force cage around Gur and Warren and Marla, and I'm going to do it in a 20-foot cage.
Yep.
So nothing can get in and nothing can get out.
Okay. Let's draw a square. 20 feet.
Yep. So let me...
Like that.
Or...
Oh shit, yes, Adam, you need to roll at some point. I'll make you roll against yourself. That'll be great.
Does Force Cage do a Forbiddance area as well? But can you Misty Step and teleport through it?
It is a
I believe
DC
you can try
24
to.
charisma save to...
Yeah.
Oh, charisma save? Okay.
There's a save. Let me
to
look
move
it up.
through it.
Because Brandon is now frozen. Force cage.
You cannot leave by non-magical means. You can teleport out, but you have to make a charisma saving throw. If you succeed, you can leave. If you fail, you can't exit, and you waste the spell. It also extends into the ethereal plane, so you can't slip into the ethereal to get out.
Cool, thank you.
Cool. So does it damage them as well?
It does not damage them, but...
Okay, it just holds them.
It puts them in a
boxed
cage.
and the only way they can get... Nothing can get in and nothing can get out.
Okay. Cool.
No magic in, no magic out.
Cool. Anything else?
DC 24 charisma save if they want to try and teleport out. Or
Okay.
something wants to try and teleport in.
Cool.
Suck it, Jamendi. I don't care if that was against our own people. It still sucks for you.
And then we're gonna go a bonus action. DC 24 intelligence save against Zook as I cast a Mind Sliver at him.
Oof.
DC what, sorry?
24.
Int save, that is 32.
Alright.
Duke's a smarty
And
pants.
that hits.
Alright. Morwen.
Oh boy. Yeah. Let's see.
Now, this cage is also invisible, so they can't tell that they're in it necessarily until they try to move out of it.
Well, the first thing I was going to do is move closer so I would know. That was because
You'd walk into a wall.
because I wanted to get this guy and I'm too far. So she would Misty Step.
DC 24 charisma save to try and get out.
All right.
Otherwise, you're stuck in there.
Plus
Oh, let's
7
get it
from
those.
go.
Hmm?
You're still in
Oh,
go.
it's say. Oh, it's plus. Okay, right. So 26.
That
Okay.
gets out.
So she wants to go 30 over this way. And that was her bonus action. And now this is fake Zook over here.
That
This
is
guy.
odds.
Odds. Can I get a saving throw? Let me see what I need. Can I get a on save DC 22, please? On that gentleman.
The 34.
Okay, so he'll take half of my finger of death, and that is 36 necrotic.
Oh crap! I'm in the wrong thing. 36.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right.
That's one.
Jean-Luc.
I did it. I'm here too.
You are. Yes.
Jean-Luc is not a fan of Mr. Hammer.
Have a time.
So he is going to they're going to drop their hood. So their red hair now comes out.
Mhm.
And they will go, darling, it is best not to tread the visors above your status. And I will backhand him to cast Harm. Which is
Slap.
a con save of 18.
I cast bitch slap. Who's this guy? This one. 18. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, he's got really good con. That is a 20 something. 21.
Yeah. You still take half of 14d6.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
That is, and that's a lot of sixes. 18 plus 4 is 22, plus 3 is 25, plus 1 is 26, plus another 2 sixes, 26 plus 12 is 38, 38 plus 2 is 40, 45, 50, 54 halved.
Halved is 27.
27.
20.
27 necrotic.
Cool.
Because he saved, it doesn't come off his max.
Cool. What else you got?
Then, as a bonus action, I'm just gonna pull out a little trinket that I've got and hold it in my hand. Just a little trinket.
Just hold it.
Scare him. I'm gonna just hold it.
Andy, you're up.
All right. So, Andy is for her bonus action. She's going to drink a potion that she has on her person, which is a potion of invulnerability. Because I think this is now a good time to do that. I should have done it last turn, but here we are. And then for her action, she's going to cast Booming Blade and attack the one in front of her. It is a natural 20 to hit for a total of 106 points of damage.
What kind of damage is that?
60 of that is piercing, so magical piercing damage, and 26 is thunder damage.
Okay.
If he moves before her turn, he also takes more damage.
Cool. Sweet.
And
Alright.
that is her turn, going behind Jean-Luc.
I appreciate you doing that in advance. Woo! Indigo!
Yep. I'm going to move, and I'm still on course to be higher than I was.
Mhm.
I am going to use a spell scroll, and I'm going to cast See Invisibility,
Okay.
which I did check, sees into the ethereal plane.
Okay. I didn't move her, but she would have moved closer to you. So she would be like here at this point. Oh, wait, here. Let me ping for you. Please hold. Please hold for pinging. Ping! Next to Andy.
All right.
She was heading. She's also up. She's flying as well. But she was heading straight for you. Yeah.
I am going to. I don't like that somebody has attacked Jean-Luc, so Eldritch Blast on them.
Mhm.
The lowest to hit is a 22. Does that hit?
Nope.
Okay. Does a 27 hit?
Nope.
Does a 29 hit?
Nope.
All right. That is my turn, but as a free action, I look right at her, at the woman who gave me life,
Yeah.
and I tell her, "You don't have to do anything. You can just walk away."
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
All right. Would you say that I was being polite when I said that?
You didn't say please. No.
Fair.
Did you forget the magic word, Indigo? Or Lana. She would call you Lana.
Well, guess what? I rolled a natural 1, but because I'm a rogue, that doesn't matter. That's still a 22 persuasion.
Okay. Noted. She's having some conflict in her soul right now. Zook, you're up.
Zook is going to move closer to Odd.
Mhm.
He is going
Odd's-
to move directly above whoever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
And shoot him again. He's...
Oh, sorry. I just put him in an actual box.
Mhm.
He wasn't in an actual box before.
So, this time, it's a 34 to hit.
That hits, I'm pretty sure. Well, you would know. Oh, wait, no. 34?
34.
Oh, yes. Yes, that does hit.
Awesome. So that is 68
Should write that down.
plus 4 necrotic damage.
Whew. 68.
6d8.
Wow. Oh, okay. I wish it
Um,
68.
14, 22, 24, 32, 37. 41 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, he is going to cast Lightning Lure.
Mhm.
So I need a DC 25 strength save
From Fake Zook.
from Fake Zoo.
How far away are you? Because Lightning Lure only has a 10-foot range.
15-foot range, and I should have moved him just close enough.
Are you
Okay,
on the
so you're
ground,
not in the
though?
air anymore then.
I will be there in that case.
Okay.
Would have dropped down, yep. So I would have dropped down low enough to be able
Okay.
to do it.
Cool. That was shit. 15.
Cool, that fails. So that is
One of the advantages of fighting yourself is you know what your weaknesses are.
4d8 lightning damage.
Hmm.
That is 8, 10, so 17. And he is pulled 10 feet up in the fucking air.
So he's right up, like, next to you now? Or just up?
Is he flying?
He wasn't.
He would fall.
No.
So he's now falling.
Oh, I see. Ah, okay, I understand. Alright. So that is, let's go, dex save. Oh, that's not terrible. That's a dirty 20 dex save. I'm gonna say he'll take half the full damage. What'd you say, 10 feet?
Yep.
Okay, cool. He's like, ow! He's gonna free action go, Daddy, why you gotta hurt me?
Because your mum's a bitch.
Mummy died.
I know.
Cool. Alright. That's your turn?
That is Zook.
Cool. Oberon is going to shout, and he shouts in a language that no one except Titania understands at this juncture. But it is quite clearly a summons.
Is that the language that Zook knows, but he's not supposed to?
I'll let you make an intelligence check.
Because he has used it if it's the ancient
I
base
know.
of...
Well, also, isn't that magic? Home slice isn't allowed to be magic, right?
Well, it's like just speaking your. What did you call him?
Home slice.
Read.
What was the save, sorry? What was the check?
Intelligence.
That is a 26.
Okay, you don't fully understand what he's saying, but you get the gist that he is using his this is not a spell. This is like, I'm a fucking archfey shit.
Fey bullshit.
Fey bullshit. And he is summoning his people to stop whatever Titania has started. That is what he's doing. So, his people are now coming.
Reactionary, push the button.
Okay. Cool. Titania turns to Bomber and says, Bomber, a turtle never forgets. And Bomber's modify memory drops. And he recalls everything about the Horde and Titania and the fact that he was sent to Oberon's court to be a fucking spy.
Sleeper agent, baby!
Sleeper agent, Bomber! Okay. Good.
Okay. Thanks to
You're in a
some
box.
fuckery from Zook, Gur is now fully armored and armed. So he knows he's in a box? That's
He
it.
would have seen more when trying to get out.
Cool.
Yeah.
So he is going to try to walk just straight towards Jamundi, fail, and Misty Step behind him.
Okay.
DC 24 charisma save to get out.
Fucking paladin, bro.
32. So Gur is out of the box.
Yep.
Out of the box.
Out of the box.
And Misty Step is a bonus?
Slow down for the longest time, you guys. Yes, it is a bonus action.
Cool. In which case, he is going to use his action to attack twice and slice the ever-living fuck out of Jamundi. Pre-rolled. First is a natural 20. So he's going to drop top tier Divine Smite into that, totaling 162 points of damage.
I am going to
You go,
use
baby.
my reaction to cast Schoolyard Taunt. I am rubber, you are glue.
Morwen probably wants to counterspell that.
Counterspell, yeah. I'm close enough.
Can you counterspell a boon?
Yeah.
It's not a boon, it's a spell.
It's not a boon.
Yes.
It's a spell.
It's a reaction spell.
And I think the boons just allow you to cast a spell.
Yeah,
right?
the boon allows you to cast it, but it is actually a spell. Yeah.
Yeah, counterspell.
Okay. Morwen, do you
Yeah,
still have
that's
a
a-
reaction
that's-
at this point?
Yeah, none of them. I was not close
Okay.
enough for any of them.
Cool. Just making sure.
Yeah.
We all need reaction koosh balls, like Gavin
Yes.
used. Cool. Alright.
How much damage, sorry, Adam?
162 points of damage. And that's just the first attack. That almost went wrong. And the second one is a 34 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. So, bonus action, and Gur is in the game. That is me.
Cool. I just need to look someone up. Oh, who'd we lose? Brandon.
Mama!
Please hold for a hot second while I check a thing.
I can have have reaction tiny hands.
Okay.
Only no.
Oh, that is disturbing.
I hate them so much.
I love them.
Indigo dies next. All right.
Just so I remember my reactions. Oh.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna put this on here that I've used it this round. Okay.
So that was Gur.
That was good.
It is Anya's turn. I'm gonna roll for it.
Come on, Mummy, I'm really cute.
Anya comes out of the ethereal plane. And she will fly up to Indigo in the air. And she will say, "You must understand I did this all for you. To find you. He made promises to me and he has kept everyone. But you cannot let your queen do this." And she is going to roll a persuasion check. And I will let you decide what you do with that. Anya, where are you? I've lost her. Why have I lost her? She was here previously. Oh my god. Fuck. Sorry.
She was here, but she was invisible. Oh, you've got her there.
No, I mean, I had a character sheet
Character
and now
sheet.
I don't.
Oh.
And I don't know where it went. I think I might have closed it because I got her confused with Anas, who's the barbarian, and I was like, why do I have those both open? But they're actually different people. Anyway, persuasion is, oh, that's really good, 28.
Okay.
Alright. Marla.
Yeah. So she's still in the cage.
Yep.
She doesn't have any teleporty stuff.
Just waves and
So-
support.
Yeah. So can she just wild shape and hold her action? Can you give her where's my extras? Just like a dire wolf. You got dire wolf on hand, right?
I do.
Okay.
I have a cute direwolf and a scary
Oh.
direwolf. Do you want the cute
Oh.
direwolf or the scary
Wait,
direwolf?
wait, T-Rex. I know you got
Okay.
T-Rex.
I do.
Yeah, she'll just do that and wait until she can get out of the cage to.
I'll go
bite
like
somebody.
the dinosaurs. How big is a
Yeah.
T-Rex? Large, right?
T-Rex is huge.
Huge. There is now a T-Rex in a force cage. Because Dungeons and Dragons, everyone. There you
And
go.
now dragons in dungeon?
T-Rex in cage. Cool. That's Marla?
Mm-hmm.
Right. This guy is gonna smack. Who's next to him? Jean-Luc. He's gonna smack Jean-Luc with his hammer. Kapow! 32 to hit.
You know, just barely.
Second hit will be a 29 to hit.
Also hits.
Excellent. That is 22 plus 22 points of damage. Bludgeoning. Pew pew.
Cool.
Cool. Oh wait, he's totally gonna rage, because he can do that. Rah!
Neat. So good. So glad this has happened.
Cool. Trinian is going to switch to her rapier and come at Gur. And she's gonna stab him with the rapier. 28!
Misses.
Try again. Natural 20!
I'll allow.
Is she flanking currently?
Oh! Yeah, she would have been smart enough to do that even if her DM isn't. So we'll just re-roll that first one. 26!
Misses.
Okay. Cool. So a natural 20. Why is it not better? Why is it not better?
Time.
If you're using the auto dice rollers, it won't do it the same way you do.
No, I know, I'm not. I'm gonna roll. I'm just having a look if... does Gur currently have less than 100 hit points?
No.
Just checking. I didn't think so, but... wow, that's shit. That is... a whopping... Maths is hard, you guys. 11 points of stabbing damage.
He doesn't even notice.
I know. That rolled so shit. Alright. Where we at? Tremendi.
Sorry, was hastily re-rolling. Well now, this is interesting. And I will do the same. I will swing twice at Gur.
More effectively than Trinian did.
Well, 22 will miss. 29?
Will miss.
Sweet. I will whoosh, whoosh.
Cool. Bran.
Sorry,
yes.
and then
Yeah, keep going.
bonus action. I will cast. Well, it's I activate another one of the Death Knight profanities. So I now have Aura of the Damned. So enemy creatures within 20 feet must make a con save or have disadvantage when attacking me.
Cool.
I shall make a note.
On save.
It's only DC 15.
Yeah, 25. And my Gur's aura, so 32.
So it'll be as you attack. And each time you
Yes.
attack.
Yeah.
20 feet of you.
Yes, 20 feet. So I think you're the only one that it affects. Oh, it'll just hit Norwin. But
Yeah, I rolled a 32.
I think that's
That's you.
Jermendi.
You done?
sorry. Yes, sorry, that is me.
Alright. Bran is going to cast a 6th level Chaos Bolt at Zook. 26?
Miss.
Fuck! Then he's gonna follow it up with... Frostbite!
That's a
Make
save.
a Constitution saving throw, please.
35.
Yeah, you say.
Spent a lot of time in the cold room.
Yeah. Cool. Bran is going to swear profusely. Fake Zook. I like how I gave him a name, but I'm not using it at all. You know what I'm gonna do? Please hold for 1 second.
Yeah, please hold for basic maths.
No, I'm just thinking. Alright, he is going to... Oh, that's fun. Let's cast a 5th level MILF's Acid Arrow. That looks like a fun thing. Let's do that. And Zook! See if he can actually hit you. Wait, did I give him... that is... like 30 something.
On Zook, that hits.
Yeah. 19 points of acid damage. Okay. Oh, wait, you're right up close to each other, aren't you? I forgot about that. Oh,
Yeah,
not quite.
Zook's
No, because
still...
he's on the ground.
Yeah, Zook would have
Yeah.
dropped down now
Yeah.
to be in range of the... Well, he's 10 feet
Cool.
in the air, so...
Sweet, and then he is going to... he's just gonna... He's like lying on the ground where he fell. He hasn't even bothered to get up. And he's just going to laugh. This like super crazy laugh. That's all. Bomba, you have remembered.
I have. And Boomba's gonna do what Boomba does best and fuck things up.
Yep. Oh shit.
Yep.
That's a big square.
And that
You're
is
gonna
a
drop the
40-foot
cage on
square.
the T-Rex, right?
That's not it's not a concentration spell. It's just there.
Ah.
I have to do something to make it go away. So I'm sorry,
Okay,
Marla.
dude, fuck shit up. Go for it.
I need
It's safe.
all
We're
the
good.
not nice people inside this square to make a DC 24 Wisdom save as I
now.
cast Snow.
I view myself as quite nice.
Define not. Okay, sorry. What was it? A wisdom save.
Wisdom save, DC 24.
How high is this square? Because
It's a
this is-
40-foot cube. So
Okay,
if
so we're in Titania.
our
We're 50
faithful
feet, baby.
folk are
Trini will get +4 to whatever she rolls.
Okay. Oh, wisdom save. And as
Wisdom.
fails. So he is slowed. You are a snail, buddy. Where's your snail? There it is. Trini gets +4.
Yes.
I like to think that wasn't that 20 anyway. I like to think that Jamendi just calls her Trini, and she allows him to because she thinks he's hot. Fake Zook also rolled a nat 20. I shit you not. Oberon is gonna just fucking save that because he can. Is that everyone?
Isn't he immune anyway? Because of
Just-
ritual things.
There's a ritual shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I rolled 28.
So you slowed the barbarian, who's not very wise apparently.
Can I use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs on, let's target our mean-looking paladin over here.
Are you talking about Jamendi?
Jamindi, yes.
What
So
am I
you have
rolling?
to re-roll and use the lower roll.
Sweet. That is higher.
Alright.
Oh,
Don't
well, you-
flick your hair at us,
you-
Chris.
what else you got, Bumba?
That's, well, I can't move Boomba anywhere because he just won't let me move him. But
Please hold. Let me fix that. I don't know why. You should.
I
be
could
able
move
to.
him on the start screen, but just not
Maybe
this
I
one.
didn't. Oh, what's your name? Brandon.
Brandon.
There you are. I was like controlled by Bumba. Why am I not fighting him? There you go. Now you should be
There
able
you
to.
go. Alright. So we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll go there. That gets me out of range of people.
A lot of things. Yep. Cool.
Or actually, no, because that's still 10 feet away from him. And then we're going to bonus action lightning lure against
Brian.
that guy there. And that's a
What-
DC 24 strength save.
And it's a spell, right?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. That's a 6 with advantage.
That's 22 points of lightning damage, and they are pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Cool. Meow.
Who did you give your
Brandon, Silvery
advantage
Barbs,
to,
yeah.
Brandon?
Who did you give your advantage to, Brandon?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna give it to myself for now.
That's
That's
classic
good.
Bumba move.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. Morwen.
I would like to cast Chain Lightning at this guy, and that will also hit this guy, so I need a Saving, what do I need? Chain lightning. Dex save of 22, please.
I can't wait
I
to
believe it
fail
can
this
also
horribly.
hit.
Oh,
Cat, I also believe it can hit the barbarian because I think it arcs within 30 feet.
It
And
is,
the
oh, is there
barbarian
somebody else
dude
within
is
30 feet? Of that?
the first
good.
target, yeah.
Okay. You see, I was just trying to get fake Zook, so I was pissed off I couldn't get him. He was like too far away. Thank you.
Trinian rolled a
If you
28.
target, so Cat, if you targeted Trinian, you could
Yes.
hit her, fake Zook, I believe the barbarian, and Jaminde. You could hit all of them.
Yeah,
because
that
to 3
works.
target.
Yep, thank you. That's what I want to do.
All right.
So,
Okay, so Trinian rolled a 28.
Ooh,
so
which is
23 lightning damage on a save, and
Twitch, that was
46 on a
not helpful.
fail.
I fail so hard. If I add both of my rolls, I still don't get double digits.
Does slow affect dex saves? I can't remember.
It does. -2.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry. It's disadvantage on dex saves, I
Okay.
think.
I'll re-roll it then.
-2 to AC.
Oh, that's actually still really good. That is a dex. That is a 23.
Saves. So all the saves took 23, and all the fails took 46 lightning.
Cool. Sweet.
And
Right,
then
fake
bonus
Zook, fake Zook, fake Zook.
fake Zook, yeah.
Have to roll for the fake Zook. That was 21.
That fails.
So how much is a fail?
46.
Okay. Cool.
And then bonus action, I'd like to firebolts. Right here, does a dirty 20 hit? No.
Does not.
Okay. That's Marlon.
Jean-Luc.
Alrighty. Jean-Luc sees all of this going around and is a little over all of it. So he's just going to look at this one that's been hitting him and say, "Darling, I'm grown tired of you. Do me a favor and go fight your friends." And cast Dominate Person.
He is
Okay,
immune to
then.
charm.
Immune to charm?
He's immune to charm effects. Let me just double check that. I'm pretty sure he is though. Oh no, wait. Please
Let's see if
hold.
but I think it is advantage.
It might just be advantage. Yeah, advantage against charm effects, my bad. Is that right? Please hang on one hot second.
You got a healing
What
word, John
mechanic
Wick?
are you looking at?
Thank you.
It's a fake thing that I made up.
My
That's why I'm not
favorite kind of thing.
Yep.
Chris, you know if my fake thing that I made up gives him immunity or resistance, because you have the same fake thing. Is it immunity or resistance?
Hold, please.
I think it's
Resistance.
Resistance, okay.
Yep.
All good. What is it, a wisdom save?
Wisdom 18.
That is 17. Cool. You now have dominated the barbarian.
Awesome. And oh, hi, Cookie.
The slow barbarian.
That's okay.
Can go be slow somewhere else.
He can go be slow somewhere else. So yeah, I'm just making sure. Yep. So I am specifically telling him to attack the archer.
Okay. Cool.
And then for my bonus action, actually, since he's not going to attack me anymore, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20.
I cast GTFO.
I cast it the fuck out of Dodge. And then as a bonus action, I am going to, I think I am still in range of this person.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna just toll a little bell. Toll
Okay.
the dead. Wisdom 18.
That's 18 on the die, so I think that's gonna.
No.
Yep. 20 someone.
Cool. That's all she wrote, folks.
Andy.
Alright, well that just changed everything I was going to do.
I am so sorry,
Yeah.
except for the part that I'm not.
That's fair. Cool. but I can still do kind of what I was going to do against someone else. So this is going to be fun. So this guy is dominated. She saw that happen, and this guy probably go glassy-eyed. So
He
she's
looks
going to
very
run straight
confused.
past him. Up to Jamendi. I'm going to regret everything. And I am going to use my action to do a rogue thing. Which is the Swashbuckler's Panache. So I am just extraordinarily beguiling. So I'm going to make a persuasion check, and Jamendi needs to make an insight check. This is not a charm effect. I specifically looked this up. Can you beat a 36?
If I times the numbers together, I still don't make it.
Cool. So, for 1 minute, you have disadvantage on attack rolls against people other than Andy, and you cannot make opportunity attacks against anyone other than Andy. That does last until someone else attacks you, targets you with a spell or an effect, or if I move more than 60 feet away from you. But for now, you focus on Andy.
Time to fucking re-roll everything.
I mean, you can still hit Gur if you want to, but it's just a disadvantage.
Yeah, but I'd already rolled with advantage, and I don't remember which die was which.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm really not. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Booming Blade and attack you, and that is a 32 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. That's fine. I did what I wanted.
Alright, are you done?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Indigo! Having a moment
Hello.
with your mom up in the air.
Oh, she's lucky she rolled such a high persuasion. Because my ruling on that is, it's the only reason she's not got a dagger in her stomach at the moment.
That's fair. That's fair.
And they're gonna kind of move around her, very, very dancerly. And they're gonna say, because the last thing she said to them is, "Don't let your queen do this." Indigo looks at her and says, "I do not control Titania, and Oberon needs to learn he cannot either. This is happening, whether any of them want it or not. It has already begun." And, yep, I can't really do a lot because I don't think I can really hit anyone, unfortunately. So I'm gonna try, I guess. Does a 15 hit the barbarian?
I mean, he's slow right now. So no.
Yeah. Does a 24?
No.
Alright. That's Eldritch Blast 1 and 3, not happening. Does a 26 hit?
No.
Yeah, that's Eldritch Blast number 2. Eldritch Blast number 4, does a 29 hit?
It does now because of slow.
Oh, fucking god.
Thank you, Boomba!
Okay, so that is going to be... Okay, I rolled max. That's going to be 15 points of force damage.
Oh. Alright. That's you?
Yep. I'm gonna keep Mummy distracted. Hopefully,
Okay.
maybe.
Zook.
Does that drop the barbarian's dominate?
Oh, it does.
Gets to make another saving throw. Whenever it takes damage, it makes another save.
Ah, okay. What's the save, Jean-Luc?
18 wisdom.
Nope. I rolled a 4 on the die. He's fairly wise, but not that wise.
Oh, she accidentally hit me with that.
Yeah, obviously it was a mistake, despite
Friendly
the ones
fire.
flying around me as well. Nobody's anywhere near me.
Yeah.
Cool.
The androgynous moth has made a grave error. Oops.
Yes, indeed. Cool. Zook, you're up.
Cool. What is he gonna do? Ooh. Can I have a con save, please, as he casts Blight on
On
Odd?
Fake Zook, I assume. That is a Hang on, that was cocked. Same number. 34.
34 succeeds. So it's
Is that a half damage thing? Yeah.
Yeah, on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. Cool. So this is 9d8.
Whew.
I am just going to roll that here. Because I didn't want to work it. Fuck it.
Do the math.
Yep. It's 11.
I would like to point out that we have 20 minutes of the segment left.
Oof.
2,
Move quickly, guys.
31.
I do only have about.
of
Sorry, go ahead, Adam.
34 points of necrotic damage to Odd.
Okay. Is that already halved for the save?
No.
Okay. So what's
So-
half of 34?
17.
Thank you.
17.
7.
Thank you.
And
Cool.
another strength save as well, please.
Is it against a spell?
Lightning law, so yes.
It's not very strong though. 25.
That's the DC. So it's a it's a save or
Meet
suck,
and
I
meet.
think.
Yep. Ah, okay. Cool.
So that's Zug.
Cool. It is Oberon's turn. He is going to once again try to do spells at people because he is
Dumb.
stubborn, but it does not succeed. Titania will spend her turn just closing, like folding her arms like this and looking at him and shaking her head like, you fucking moron. What the hell did I ever see in you? She's having that moment. Go! You're up.
Cool. 2 attacks against Jamundi. First one's a
Jamendi.
38. Jamundi, potato,
He
potato.
is not a Robin Williams movie.
Don't care.
And yet here we are.
First one is a 38 to hit.
That will hit.
Divine Smite, 92 points of damage. Second one's a 36 to hit.
That will also hit.
Divine Smite, 83 points of damage.
He's looking pretty shit.
That's a 92 and 83 gives you 175 total.
Yep.
Yep.
I thought that would have dropped him from my maths.
Hey, bullshit.
Hey, bullshit.
In which case,
Give you all the information on him, Adam, because I'm not an idiot.
yeah, I know. Good's gonna headbutt him. Bonus action, unarmed strike. For 34, which will miss. Well, it's more helmet to helmet.
Actually, no,
and nothing.
slow. We're slowed, aren't we? So
Didn't
that
you
drops
save?
his AC by 2.
Save.
You say
Yeah. Yay!
So it's more slash headbutt, and now there's a ringing in both of their ears.
Since Gur attacked him, the thing that Andy did is gone.
yeah. You're no longer disadvantaged. You can re-roll all your advantage again. Do you have your original rolls?
I wrote them down.
Excellent. Good
And
job.
that is Good's turn.
Alrighty. It is Anya's turn. I need to just check a thing. Please hold. Oh, I was gonna check and then I got freaking distracted by other stuff.
Love you, Claudette. Embrace the chaos.
Amazing.
How
Alright.
much is healing with?
Alright.
1d4 plus 4.
Anya is going to hold out her hands like this, and you watch as flocks of purple moths come out of her hands. They seem like familiars, but this is not the way familiars normally operate. Just flocks of these things, and they begin flying off in all directions. Marla.
she can as an archdruid, she can cast in beast shape, right?
I believe
Yes.
so. Yep.
At level 20,
Can
yeah.
can she dispel the fucking thing around her? I don't know why I didn't think of this before.
Try.
Try.
Okay, so I guess I need to roll then, right? What level?
Well,
Can
what
I add
level
my
are you
spell casting?
at?
It depends
Just
what level.
just third. So 11 plus her spell casting.
Force Cage is
16.
immune to spell magic. It specifically calls it out.
Okay, so let me mark off that I tried it anyway. And yeah,
So you have a
she
very
can't
pissed
do
off T-Rex in
anything.
the
She
cage.
can't get out. If the only way out is teleportation, she can't get out. That's all right.
Well, there's another
She's
way
not-
to make the Force Cage go away. It just involves a disintegrate spell.
Yep, she doesn't have that. That's cool. She's just gonna shout.
Okay. So movement is halved when you're slowed, right?
Yes.
Cool. This guy's going to begin lumbering over to Trillian, but not get there.
I mean,
Yeah,
he could dash.
He could, but he's not gonna. Because he's well. All right, I'll let him dash.
I mean,
But he
because
can't do anything
the
once he
directive
gets
was
there.
to
Yeah.
attack her, right? So he would get
Uh,
there.
Trinian is going to stab Gur a couple of times. That is a. Are you serious? I rolled both attacks at once, and they were both nat ones. You guys are going to prison.
You do have Twitch inspiration at the moment, and one of them I will roll for you because you also
Okay,
have one of those
let's do
banned.
that. Yes, that's true.
So rolling
That's
with
much
advantage.
better. No, I was rolling both attacks at once.
Okay,
Oh wait, she's flanking.
she's flanking.
So yes, sorry, you're right. Rolling with advantage. Good point. $26 on my one.
26 fails.
Yeah.
Me rolling against myself, I rolled a 19, so you know.
It's like 30 something.
Well, what's the something?
13. Oh wait, 13 plus 19 is 30.
32, which is his AC.
Okay. That is a whopping 10 points of smack. Pierce. 10 points of pierce. Jamendi.
Considering he is a bee's dick away from death, I will change my plans
Away
slightly.
from death.
I am going to dump all 60 of my lay on hands into myself.
Excellent.
Probably a good choice.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to cast. Was it this one? No. True Strike. And that will end my turn.
Alright,
Sorry, I will point my finger at Gur when I do it.
cool.
I have to declare the target. So
Excellent. I'm going to. Oh, I just saw it. Where'd you go? "20-foot radius. Let's see. Oh, you're all scattered around. That's
We
annoying.
sure are.
Almost like we planned it.
Lessons were learned.
Fine. In that case, instead of doing that thing I was gonna do, actually, maybe we'll just do it too. No, it's an intelligence save. There's no point, and he would know it. All right. Bran is going to attempt to banish Zook.
Cool.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
This might be interesting. And this is, if this happens, we're gonna have to answer a couple of questions.
Yeah, I know.
Which dice? That one.
It's not a very high DC. He's not the most.
Cool. So
spectacular
charisma
sorcerer
save.
ever. Yep.
26.
That saves. He is going to swear and firebolt you. He is not going to firebolt you. 23? Does that hit Zook?
23 does not hit Zook.
I didn't think so. Okay. That is Bran. Fake Zook. Let's have a look here. Oh, that's not gonna help me. Fake Zook is going to cast Mass Healing Word. And
Oh, fuck that counterspell. Fuck that right off.
Bran is going to counterspell your counterspell.
Who is? Oh, I don't
Brad.
have it. Never mind. Never mind. I already used mine.
So, wait, how far does it go? 60 feet.
60.
60 feet.
He just
So-
turns to Brand. Could you stop?
Fuck, I've lost him. Hang on. Mass Healing Word, 60 feet, 6 creatures. So,
5 feet away.
no you're not. 60 feet from Zook, fake Zook. You're within range.
Ah,
Bran just stopped the counterspell. So, Jamendi, Anas, Trillian. He can pretty much get everyone. He doesn't care about Anya. She's not been helpful. And I guess himself. So, that is going to be... It's not a lot. But... Oh wait, we can cast it higher. We can upcast it. Let's do that shit. Let's do that shit. Where can we do that at? Let's go 5th level. So-
anything that is a non-zero number.
It will be a non-zero number. So that will be 25 points of healing to all of the peeps. Who are baddies. Oh, I just took it off. You dumbass. I'm so used to doing that. Including himself, because he can. Cool. That was... Oh, it's Bomba, you're up.
My friend Bran here, who's been casting spells.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell if they seem to be more of a arcane nature, like a wizard, or more like a sorcerer?
You can make a Arcana check.
Or a taste test.
Lick him.
That's a 31.
He's definitely a sorcerer.
All right.
He tastes more wind than Bomba.
And what kind of shape does he look like he's in?
He's okay.
Okay.
Yep. Better now that he got healed, but he's not taken. He's fine.
Well, I'm gonna make him feel not better.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action. We'll do lightning lure again. That's a DC 24 strength save.
Is who we're dealing with. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does not beat a 24, so that
does not.
That's 24 points of lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are going to cast Disintegrate on him, which is
shit.
a DC 24 dex save.
Okay.
hit refresh on his life.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. All right. Please hold for a shit ton of dice, because that is 10d6. That's 6, 10. 29 plus 40 is 69 points of necrotic damage.
Nice. Nice. That's it. Game over. We've won. We've won D&D.
We are adults.
Is he still there?
Yes.
Aw.
It would have
That's
been really
unfortunate.
good if 69 points of damage had disintegrated him.
The ways we're meant to go.
Yeah.
All right. That's me.
Okay.
Action
At
bonus
this
action.
point, you see around the edges of the ring, on the stones, around the edges, you begin to see beings popping out of existence. Some of them slither up onto the rocks. Some of them just appear out of nowhere. Some are familiar to you. Some are extremely unfamiliar, very strange and weird. There is a man, dark-skinned, antlers appearing out of his head. There is a being that seems more tree than person, although the Horde by now knows that this is not always as clear a distinction as you may otherwise have thought. There is a woman with a sparkly wand and extremely gaudy clothing, which I don't think any of you recognize, but will be recognized by others. There is a being that looks like a horse made of fire. All kinds of different kinds of beings begin to appear. And as they do, Titania watches. Oberon immediately goes on guard. He's super suspicious. Titania says, "Welcome. I have summoned you by an ancient pact, a failsafe for a time such as this. It has never been invoked, but today the need is dire. There is some stirring amongst the archfey. Some of it is rebellious, how dare she summon me. Some of it is curiosity, because if there's one thing the Fae all have in common, it's curiosity. A tall woman, monochromatic, all blacks and whites and greys, says, 'Speak, sister. Tell our people what he did.' And we're going to take a break. So we will pick this up in roughly 10 hours' time. We will pick up initiative where we stopped, and see where we go from here. So we're going to take a 15-minute break or so and come back with our second group. Don't go anywhere. There are some cool little Easter eggs in the break for you to look at. And listen to. So hang around. We will see you very soon. Don't go anywhere.
Love you.
An autumnal eladrin moves to dive to the ground as if it were water, and in the process becomes a giant boar. It charges, flames lick out of his snout as he catches a handsome blue tiefling in the leg, bringing him to the ground. He calls out, but hardly a thing can be heard over the battle. The tiefling punches the boar in the head. Having lost his weapon in the initial hit, blood runs from his ribs where the boar's tusks now have him pinned to the ground completely. Before the boar is able to make another move, a rapier appears. It goes in one eye socket and out the other, turning the boar back into his elvish form. He screams, holding his face as a stunning half-elf pirate pulls the weapon back. The injured blue tiefling swings a leg to bring the druid to the ground and gets his revenge. He collapses to the ground, gasping for breath, then feels his leg. Frantic eyes look to his captain, and she holds his hand, looking around for a healer. Through the muck and murder, a chubby little pony runs towards them. She turns into a goblin and pulls the staff off her back. She says something that only she herself can hear, and the wound on the tiefling's leg stitches itself back together. The goblin can't meet his eyes, but is given thanks all the same. She passes him a potion before becoming a pony once more and trotting off. Karnan looks to Annabelle as she helps him up. He lets loose his signature grin, and they both charge forward to their next foe. Karnon and Annabelle cut through more of the enemy forces while trying to join back up with a larger group of those fighting for Summer. Along the way, they happen upon Melon again, who nearly whacks Annabelle in the shin for sneaking up on her. Melon suggests they head towards where they know the lady to be. That way they can try to hold Oberon's forces back and try to let the lady do what she needs to. She turns into a warhorse after urging the other two to get on. Karnon hesitates, stating it's a bit weird to ride one of Titania's goblins into battle. But Annabelle tells him that's an order. He rides on the back. As they run, blocking their way is an earth and an air elemental. The earth elemental slams its earthen fists into the ground, causing stones and rocks to take to the air. The air elemental takes the bits of ground and carries it on a strong wind to pelt the riders and their horse. Karnon nearly falls but is caught by Annabelle. Melon tries to rush through towards where the elementals stand. With nothing more than a hope and a prayer, she slams right into the earth elemental, causing the pirates to take flight. They both land on their feet, Karnon only faltering slightly due to his injured leg. Melon slams her hooves into the earthen body of the earth elemental, refusing to relent as the other two flank the air elemental and take turns slashing into wind. Once the elementals are suitably dealt with, Melon urges the other two to mount back up to get on their way. They converge with some of the summer squads.
Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome back to the Gallant Horde finale. We are 12 hours into this completely ridiculous shenanigan. It's ridiculous. And we have just started our amazing rolling birthday celebration because it's Brandon's birthday. Happy birthday, Brandon! We have 2 more coming up when the time zones roll around. But we haven't got there yet. So, giveaway. Shawnee, tell us about your thing.
Weird. I'm giving something away. If you have been watching the art reel today, you will have seen many of the portraits that I have done. One of you lucky players watchers,
Audience.
Yeah.
those of you entering,
Watchers.
Twitcheroonies.
will win a portrait. If it is a player, congratulations. Season 2's happening, so you get some art.
Amazing. Thank you so much, and also just thank you so much for all your art because it is redonkulous and beautiful. I did not get a chance to add the new stuff into the reels, so if you're not on our Discord, you won't have seen Sean Lee's beautiful art of the 4 seasons of Archfey. But it's incredible. It blows my mind every time I look at anything, and I'm like, I just made some shit up in my head, and now there's art. What the fuck?
Well, not only that, but if everybody lives today, there's 6 people becoming level 15. So
That's right. Okay. So, Potion of Resistance. You'll know who these fuckers are by now, I think. Your Potion of Resistance for this round is poison.
Should I reintroduce myself because I have changed characters?
Oh yes, you're not who you just were. Sure.
I'm not Harper anymore. I'm Andy. There we go. Done.
Everyone else is
We're
still
12
who they
hours
were
in.
before.
Fuck it.
Delightful. Okay. So, can anyone remember what happened 10 hours ago?
yes.
Someone
Yes.
give me a play-by-play. No, not play-by-play. A TLDR.
We watched Titania kill her lover. She schmoozed Oberon, who was a disgusting sleazebag. And then just as she was all like, ooh, let's kiss, she was like, actually, I invoke the ritual. They are teleported to, I believe this is the place where Oberon may have been created.
Yep. It is the
Originated.
origin. Yep.
Yeah, it was also the location of the first seal, if you watched that mission. We fought their entourage, they fought our entourage, and then guess what? All of the archfey started to show up around the circle. And Mab said, "Speak, sister," and that's kind of where we left off.
That's exactly where we left off.
Important note: it was
Yes.
revealed who the mole was, and it was.
Oh,
Schultz.
yes.
Yeah.
It was indeed Schultz.
Fucking Schultz.
Against his own knowledge. Poor Schultz. Being used by
And
Oberon.
they say HR is not your friend, and this is an example of why.
Oh wait, I work in HR. Wait, no.
We love you,
Not a
Kyle.
slight on HR. I have a whole explanation for why it's Schultz, but this is not the time for that. So, ask me about it in the next Jack's interview. I don't know. Right. So this is where we're at. The archfey have arrived. You were in mid-combat when this happened, so we're basically going to just pick up where we left off, which means it's Morwen's turn.
Oh, hey. Right on. She wants to do some damage. Let me see, where's the map?
She's like, Morwen's kid's like, oh my goodness, I have to do
I didn't know it was me next. I knew it was coming up, but okay, so
Yeah.
I want to do another chain lightning because that's super fun. See if I do that guy. I can do that guy. Yeah. So I need what is the save on that? Did I write it down?
Dexterity.
Dex save. DC 22.
Sorry, who are we doing?
Four.
And so done
One.
temporarily.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, so Jamendi can roll his own damn shit.
Can you skip me because my dex is very low?
You skip me. Dexterity saving.
You're beating up my boyfriend. I really can't skip you, honey.
The barbarian, oh, he's slowed, so that probably affects it. But it wasn't
Well, he
19,
did
so I think he fails anyway.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh no, that's the wrong person. He's not one of these people. 16 for Trinian.
11
Wait.
for
Fail.
Please hold for not Zook. Odds. I'm like, what's his name? Odds. Because I didn't have that one open. No. All failed.
49 lightning damage. And then this guy is slow right here. Wait,
The
Let me
guy
get my
with the
ping.
snail.
let me
The
get
one
my
with the
thingy.
snail.
Well, I'll
Yep.
throw him a firebolt. You
He's
know,
currently
25.
under- He's the one Jean-Luc has dominated right now.
He's already been hit though.
Oh, yes, he just got hit by lightning.
Indigo hit him.
Son of a bitch.
But that
So-
doesn't break the dominate, it just gives them another chance to save. So
And
he
he
did
didn't.
fail the last
Oh,
time.
he did.
So
That's
he
right.
is
But
still
now he
dominated.
but he just took lightning damage, so.
He gets another chance to save.
What kind of thing is it, Kyle?
Wisdom.
Oh, cool. Barbarians are so well known for that. That's a dirty 20. Does that
Yeah,
work?
my turn was next. Yeah.
I'm sorry, baby. Well, let's hit him with a
Fine,
firebolt. Does a 25 hit?
It does not.
Okay. And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Jean-Luc, you're up.
Well, I guess I can't use my turn to make him do anything. Okay. In that case, what I will do is I will pull out a little bowl. And this little bowl has some water in it. And I'm going to use my bowl of commanding water elemental. And I'm a summon a water elemental.
Cool. Please hold for water elemental. Is it large?
Francesca, yes. Francesca, it's your time to shine again. Welcome back.
Excellent. Wait, who are you? Are you Kyle? Yes, you are.
At this point, I don't know.
The question is, who are you in Roll20? Because that's what I need to search for. Because there are 5 million people in this campaign. Alright, you have a water elemental. What are you doing with him?
Huzzah.
Them?
Let me just make sure. It's Francesca. It's her. And now her. All right. When the spell command. Okay, can I use it right away? Elemental status. Connection. Cool. Yeah. Great. Awesome. It has its own turns. Typically they go after the person, but I can also roll initiative.
No,
In
it
this
goes
system.
after you. Otherwise,
Cool.
Jax's brain explodes.
I figured. Cool. In that case, I'm gonna do Toll Lay Dead on who's nearby. You're nearby. This person.
Cool. Wisdom?
Wisdom.
That is a 14.
Ooh. It's gonna be 24 points of necrotic damage.
Cool. Great.
That's my turn.
Delightful. Andy, you're up. Jamindi, you just got healed by chat, BT dubs.
Can you stop chat?
I'm going to assume it's Claudette before I...
No, it was Max
was
this
it?
time.
That's the other
And
one.
you got inspiration.
Embrace the chaos. Thank
Okay,
you, Matt.
Andy, go.
Alright, Andy is going to move around Jamindi and is going to attack with her bonus action, Booming Blade. That is a natural 20 to hit for a total of 96 points of damage, 24 of which is thunder, the rest is piercing, if it matters.
That is some damage.
It sure is.
So yeah, 96 points of damage total. For her action, she is going to activate her spell wrought tattoo and cast Blink.
Okay.
Because she doesn't want to be in that mess right now. And let's see if she blinks out. She does. She blinks out.
Oh, roll for blink. I love it. I will make a little. I bet there's not a blinking eye. There should be, but instead I will just make you be this guy. That means you are currently etherealed.
Yeah. And that is
Indigo.
my turn.
Indigo, you're up.
Well, you guys, I can't do anything. Like it's.
I told you what to do.
And I told you that it doesn't work when
I know.
that's not how your character's built.
I said stab your mom, but
Your mom.
Can I get a vibe check of the fucking circle? Like all the archfey are just sitting, like
They're watching now.
Yeah, Mab asked a question, it didn't get an answer.
No, because it isn't Titania's turn.
Yeah, so
You
I'm
can roll
gonna-
insight if you want.
yeah. Okay, well,
Just a general vibe check.
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
such an indigo thing to do.
My passive is a
Check.
27, but
Yes, I'm aware of all your passives. What I need.
guess what? I also rolled a 27.
Okay. It's a mixture of amusement at these mortals batting at each other.
Yeah.
Curiosity about why the fuck they're here and what exactly this means, and just a hint of resentment from some people.
Okay, who's giving the most resentment?
I mean, Artagan.
Yeah, but that's a different kind.
That's just his state. He's in a perpetual state of resentment. There is... It's no one that you recognize, but there are a couple of archfey that look more unseelie than seelie. That, like, there's a sort of man who looks like he's made of ice, like he's all frosty and icy, and he looks fucking pissed to have been called here. He's like, this is not my problem, what the fuck am I doing here?
But he still showed up.
He did still show up, and that's the thing, is that there are... make a history check for me.
This is about Faye, so...
Yes.
Okay, natural 20 for 25.
There are some notable absences,
Mm.
including, for example, a certain Spider Queen who has not shown up.
Maybe if you guys draw little pictures of spiders who
Okay, in that case, what I'm gonna do
Hold back.
is I'm going to hold my action for any command to keep going from Titania.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at my mother, and then I'm gonna point at a very specific archfey with flaming red hair and a green cape. And I'm gonna say, that is a personal friend of mine. And then that's it. I hold.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Zook.
Sorry, it was rolling damage from one of the other ones. Zook is
all
going
good.
to cast the Resilient Sphere on Odd.
Okay. Remind me what kind of save that is?
That is a Dex save of 25. Is he still prone?
No. Is he still what?
Prone.
Yes, he
Cool.
is still prone. But
So-
he failed that miserably.
Cool. So a sphere of shimmering force encloses a creature of large or smaller dexterity saving throw. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or spells and spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out.
He's in a hamster ball right
He's
now.
in a hamster ball for up to a
Cool.
minute.
Sweet. I'm gonna just do this one. That's pretty funny. Oh no, he's not dead. There we go.
I mean, he can be.
yet.
Oh, no. Alright.
And
In a hamster ball.
he
yes.
is then going to quicken a ray of sickness against this person,
Okay.
the archer. So that is
Yep.
a con. Wait, that's a roll first. So I need to see if I hit.
Yes.
34. Hits. Cool. So
Yep.
I need a con save as well, please.
Is this against a spell?
Yes.
That is a 18.
18 fails, so they are poisoned until the end of my next turn, and they take 30 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Okay.
Is there anything that resembles a cliff anywhere nearby?
No.
Stone structure all around us. Cliff going
I
up.
mean, there's a stone structure, but it's not a cliff. It's like
Cool.
40 feet.
Zook is just going to start pushing the hamster ball with Odd in it towards the T-Rex.
Okay.
So he's
It's
got
Nom nom.
still in a force cage of our very own.
it's got 30,
Stuck in a
25,
glass cage of emotion.
25 foot of movement. So Zook goes in one, giving them 20, and then
Yep.
so how far the fuck is
Pushes.
20 feet? Yeah, wrong way.
Are you gonna dodge around the fighting paladins?
No. So I can't move Odd. So can you
Yeah.
move Odd to next to the barbarian, and Zook is
Yeah.
basically
Yep.
there.
Cool. Cool.
And Zook like running on top of it.
Yep.
No, he's just
Little
pushing. He
circus.
doesn't have the coordination to run on top of it. He'd fall on his ass.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Is that you?
That is me.
Cool. It is Oberon's turn.
Chris, you got a healing word.
Again.
I think I need a lot of those. It's not looking so good, team.
He
I don't have enough
is
screens.
going to just look around and kind of clock who's there and weigh up his odds, I guess. Titania ignores the fight and just talks to the archfey. And she says, "The ritual of Nova Dryadalis is meant to be used only in the most dire of circumstances. when one of us has strayed so far from their true purpose that we can all agree that their continued existence is a threat to the multiverse. I claim here today that Oberon, the Oaken Lord, has done this and needs to be replaced. Go.
Cool. Gur
It is
is
your turn.
going to attack Jamendi twice. First one is a 19 for 38. Second is a natural 20 for 39. My dice woke up.
Is that?
What's up?
Oh, is that to hit?
Yes. Yep. So 20. It's a,
I was like, that's way less damage
Yep.
than last time you hit me.
so 38 to hit the first one.
Both will hit.
Both will hit. Cool. So I will drop a.
Did you pass your con save
For your fuckery.
for my aura of not so shadowy sadness?
What do I
Sorry,
need to
I'm
get
trying
to?
find the right. It is a con save DC 15.
Okay. Unless I roll a 1, I can't fail that. He has plus 24 to his con. So I rolled a 9, so that's fine. So it's still 35.
I'm clutching at straws here, mate.
I know. So that's 2d8, which is 11 plus 31 gives you 42, and there's going to be a 4th level Divine Smite on there. Which will be that many.
I'm saving the Schoolyard Taunt for the second attack. But I'm assuming this first one's probably going to kill him anyway.
Another 25 points of Radiant from the Smite.
What's the total number? I'm bad at maths.
60 something, I think.
Yep, 67.
52, I think.
But when you have resistance,
Yep.
34?
Yeah.
He lives. Yeah, Schoolyard Taunt for the nat
Counter
20.
spell. Counter spell.
Where's Moen? Oh, you're too far away
Right
from Brad.
there.
Motherfucker! Alright, never mind. As you were.
So the counter spell just counters it.
Yes.
The crit's 176 points of damage.
That is more than 18.
18. Hey, Chris! Do you want to pick up one of the other baddies?
Sure.
Instead of just sitting there doing nothing? Take your pick. Barbarian, Ranger, or Sorcerer.
I kind of want to Zook v Zook. That sounds fun.
Pick
You
up
wanna-
odd.
You can Zook v Zook.
Yeah.
You can be odds. I'm literally just using Zook's character sheet though, so...
So, if Jamandi is down, Gur is going to take his head
so
off
good.
Yeah.
and throw it at Oberon.
He's gonna what?
Take his head off and throw it at Oberon.
Cool. I'm gonna
That should
just
seem familiar.
I'm gonna just send Chris Zook's character sheet. There you go. Your odds now. You're stuck in a resilient sphere, so I'm not sure what you're gonna do about that, but go for it. Go
Right.
wild.
You're gonna hang out with the T-Rex in the force cage.
Yep. Give it a go.
I really would have
cool
thought.
question
One
over
less
there.
thing I have to run, so I'm here for it.
So to Oberon,
cool.
I really would have thought you'd learned from last time.
He just folds his arms and stares at you with much hatred. Since he can't do shit at the moment.
That is
Mandy
Gur's turn.
gone. Whew! One champion down. Can we all just thank you, Chris, for like playing the baddies?
Yeah, thank you.
And helping my brain. I appreciate you. Alrighty. Marla.
You T-Rex in a cage.
He can't do anything.
It is Barbarian. He is going to do some things. I mean, he's got this hammer. Oh, he's slow. That's annoying. So slow, remind me, I can move half my movement and do either a bonus action or an action, but not both, is that correct? And only one attack. I have that right?
Correct.
-2 on your AC, I think.
Cool, he's gonna go and smack Gur with a hammer then, I guess. Wrong guy. You. Hammer! Kapow! 32?
Oh, that's his AC.
Yeah!
You can't sentinel someone attacking yourself, can you?
No. That is 21 points of something.
Or maybe bludgeoning?
Probably bludgeoning, yes. And he's gonna use... No, he's not. He's not gonna do that because he has to throw it for that. Cool!
I don't think the barbarian made his wisdom save at the end of his last turn against slow, because he can try and break it every round.
Okay, well, I don't
It's
care
just
about
a
his
DC
last turn, but
24.
let's do it this one. This one. Oh wait, what is it? Wisdom.
Wisdom 24.
Wisdom save. That is a 19.
Nope.
I don't think
Still
he can break it. He's not very wise. If I roll a nat 20, that's pretty much it. Okay. Trinian. Is going to attempt to hit Gur with her rapier. Well, stab. Stab Gur with her rapier. Twice. That is a 31.
Miss.
That is a natural 20. For 33.
Just.
Cool. So, is this one of the things that has a... No. So, you take... Please hold for maths. 20 points of piercing damage. Is your AC lower than 100?
You mean my hit points?
HP at the moment.
No.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
That was 20 damage?
That's it. Yes. That brings us to... Jamendi is dead.
Very much so.
I mean, he's got a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Do you wish to roll death saves for Jamendi?
Without
for
his
it.
head.
He's
Yeah.
just got to grow his head back.
His head,
Easy.
yeah. Just gotta grow his head back. Piece
This
of
has got a
cake.
Beetlejuice that
Alrighty.
shit.
Bran is going to 60 feet. He's going to attempt to banish Gur. So that is a...
Counter spell from Zook. At...
it's... Yes, I was going to say what level because he was...
he's gonna do
Oh, wait,
counter
no.
spell at 5th level.
Okay. I think that's just gonna work then. Cool. He is going to swear, and then he is going to shoot Zook with a firebolt. Kapow! Oh, that was nearly good. 23.
Miss.
Cool. Alrighty. Odds. Now played by Chris. Go.
I'm gonna do something that I feel is particularly Zuki.
Zook.
Wait, just to interrupt you for 1 second. This particular version of Zook is more like the Zook Chris remembers. He has less morals than the current Zook and is fucking crazy. Please continue.
How large is the inside of the sphere?
Just the inside of the sphere. Adam.
I am looking it up.
It is approximately the size of the creature, because I've used this spell quite a bit.
Cool.
Thank you, Brandon.
It is
So-
gnome-sized right now then, I guess.
Wait. Well, in that case, taking a very deep breath, Odds is going to take the dangerous end of, and so not the end of the barrel, like the part of the antimatter rifle that does the hurting. And he's going to using his right tool for the job. is going to jam something where it shouldn't go, press it against the side of the sphere, and pull the trigger. In the hopes that an explosion of necrotic damage might do something similar to disintegrate, which he doesn't have.
So off book right now. I don't even know
Yeah,
what
that's
to do with that. Okay, hang on. Let me look at the fucking antimatter rifle.
There's nothing
There's
in there,
nothing.
really.
Didn't you make this thing up, Chris?
No, I made it up.
Oh,
Yeah. I
okay.
believe
So it would work.
we made you a fancy ammo bag, didn't
Yep.
we? I think you just built a cool rifle.
Yep. So basically,
Yeah.
the antimatter rifle does a fuck ton of necrotic damage. It would mimic disintegrate enough that I would expect this to work,
Okay.
but Odd's gonna take some damage.
I'm in real
Yeah.
close proximity to it.
So you're gonna,
Sure.
I would say,
Okay,
roll the
so-
68 and
Yep.
take the damage, but the sphere would
Well,
drop.
let's do this. Roll the 68, and then also make a dexterity saving throw.
Where's he gonna go?
I don't know.
Imagine dodging
Give it a
some
try.
right point
Hell.
flank.
Because I'm so excited about Chris playing Zook against Zook. It's just too good. You need to understand that Zook originated in a campaign that Chris was DMing.
I thought, I was like, what's the most Zook moment? And that's when he dimension doored into solid stone. And
Oh,
so I
God.
was just like, let's start there and go from there. Well, it's a pathetic amount of damage. So that was 31? 31.
Okay, did you roll a dex save? You're gonna have to roll high.
Ooh. Sorry, I have it minimized on a small screen, which makes it very hard to find anything. Dex save of 21.
Oh, you take the damage. Take the damage. But the resilience sphere disappears. Or there's a hole in it. I don't know how that works. I assume it disappears once it's fucked.
I like the idea that there's just a small hole. Yes, click.
To birth himself
Like
out
Ace
of it.
Ventura
His
from
finger out
fucking
of
the
it.
rhino.
Oh
The,
no,
the
can't
sphere
lie.
rolls and he steps out.
So using my movement,
Huh.
purely for comedic effect, I'm gonna walk and stand next to Zook and just slap him. For not
Go.
like I'm not doing it as a it's no intended damage. It's just like just a slap.
Bad.
That's,
Stop that.
that's it. Bastard.
So
But that'll be my turn.
Cool. Okay. Excellent. Bomber, you're up.
I've one,
Alright.
sorry, I got one question first. Is
yes.
his antimatter rifle now out of action? He just
Go out
detonated.
of action.
He just detonated the chamber to take it down.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Yeah, it's fucked.
Just making sure.
Bomber, go.
Boomer does not necessarily enjoy being made a spectacle of as entertainment for all these archfeys, so he's just gonna stand there and watch. He's not going to perform.
That's fair.
That was, I mean, he's fulfilled his contract. She's in the Feywild, so
Yeah,
he's
that's fair. All right. Morwen.
Well, I'm gonna try to place a fireball where I can get these guys
Okay.
and not Zook or Gur. So like maybe
Yeah, I reckon
here.
you can probably do that.
Okay, so that's a save, isn't it? Let me see. I have an 8th level still left.
Let's roll the pixie dice.
Yes.
Okay.
So dex save of 22.
For all three, right?
Yeah.
Kit, I rolled your dice against you and they betrayed me. Oh, that's a bit better. I don't think it's going to be enough better, though. Oop. And who else we got? Oh, Fake Zook. You can roll that one, Chris. Dex save.
Busy complaining to Adam about his character. That's a 26.
Okay, so you will take 27, and the ones that failed will take 54 fire damage.
Do I have the same friendship with Oberon?
Yes, 100% you do.
Wait.
Yes, you can apply those rules to it.
And I don't think my my fire bolts are gonna. What I got? Yeah, I don't have anything in the 30s pre-rolled, so I'm pretty sure that
Not
didn't hit.
all that high. What did you get?
I rolled
who
a.
are you aiming at? Who are you aiming at?
Yeah, let's try that. How about if I go for this person and I rolled a dirty 20?
No, that does not hit.
No? Okay.
Okay. That's you?
Mm-hmm.
Jean-Luc.
Hooray! Jean-Luc has a turn now. He's got.
It's Jean-Luc's turn. Jean-Luc has a turn.
He's saving those. He is. Oh, I had an idea and now it won't work. Yes, it will. He wants to get this dinosaur out to play.
Rawr.
So he will turn to his friend Francesca and say, "Darling, do us a favor and take care of all of our enemies. Thank you, merci beaucoup." And we'll cast Dimension Door on top of the T-Rex.
The force cage.
Huh?
Okay.
The DC
You're on top
24
of the force
charisma
cage.
save. Oh, on top of.
I assume.
Oh no, I'm going into
Are
the
you-
cage.
Oh, you're going into. Okay.
Yeah.
So then it is. Yep. So it's a charisma save.
What do I have to get? It's 18
24.
plus 8, 26.
Cool. You're good.
Alright. It's like, oh, Mala, you're looking lovely, darling. Let's get you out of here in a little bit. Cool. And that's all they can do because they can't do anything more in here.
Only wear your tiny hands. right now.
But yes, Jean-Luc plans on riding a goddamn Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Baby.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yeah, and then the water elemental is after me.
Oh yes. Do that. Do the thing.
Cool.
Please. Please do the thing.
She's
Man, it
gonna
was arm.
come all the way up here and whelm this person. So they have to make a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Oh no, he's a sorcerer. That's an 8.
Ooh, that's a fail.
Noodle arm
So-
tub.
Alright, he's gonna take, double 8s. 16, 20 points of bludgeoning damage. And I'm assuming it is they are smaller than large.
Yes.
So they are grappled,
Cool.
and they also can't breathe.
Cool.
Because they are currently drowning inside of Francesca.
Excellent. They can hold their breath for like a period of time. I wrote it down, but I don't remember what it is now. That's fine.
They are
We'll deal with
grappled
that.
and restrained.
Yes. Cool. Okay. Excellent. Andy.
Alright, so, as per the blink spell, Andy can blink back in anywhere within 10 feet of where she left.
Yep.
So she will blink back in right next to Gur. Then take a step forward, swing at Trinian. So action, bonus action, both with Booming Blade. First one's a 33, second one's a 32.
Yes, both hit.
Cool. The first one is 34 points of damage total, 7 of which is thunder. And the second one is 20 points of damage total, 9 of which is thunder.
Okay. Cool. Yep.
And then I rolled for it because she's too flustered to think, and she will not move out of the way, and she doesn't blink back out, so she took a risk and she lost.
Okay. Indigo.
So she is on the
Yeah.
plane of fairy. She is physically there.
Yeah. So I'll take your thingy off. Hi.
Okay. Indigo is tired.
And he goes, tired. Is that what you said?
Yep. Mostly just because I can't do anything. So I also noticed that my mother has done nothing.
Oh yeah, I left her out. My bad. I didn't copy her across. You are correct. We'll just say she's having a moment of emotional stress, and that's why
Doing
she
a
did
big
nothing.
thing.
She's having a crisis.
She's doing a thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's just taking 6 seconds to get her thoughts in order.
Yeah,
The DM forgot to put her in the initiative order. Go.
Indigo's gonna move. They are moving out of her threat range.
She will not attack you.
Okay.
She would attack anyone else, but she won't attack you.
And they're gonna say like, listen, this is going to happen whether you want it or not, so just come on, just chill. And I'm gonna need Trini and Barbie here. These two.
Let's go
I
back.
need I need con saves from them, please.
Oh my god. Okay. Is it a magic thing?
Absolutely.
Cool. Trinian got a 15.
Fail.
Anas got a con, right? Natural 20 for 33.
So that
I can do a helpful.
Yay to a help.
Shit, where did I read that? I can give him +8 using my reaction.
Excellent. What did she get?
He is within 30 feet. Yes.
Are you talking about Trinian who failed? The other one was
Yes.
fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So she, in that case, gets 23.
okay, that passes, but they still take 13 radiant.
Okay.
And Indigo will also just like bonus action be like, can we please get on with this? Like, we don't have to keep fighting, you know? Turn.
I realized that I should probably have given Chris the hit points of this being at the moment. That's what the hit points were when you took over.
Oh,
I have not.
well, I will minus more because I can't edit the sheet.
Yeah, you'll have to do it on paper, sorry. Okay. Zook. The real one.
He's looking a little, not confused, but worried about Odd, because that was dumb.
Slightly proud.
No.
Just a little. It's like looking at the stupid shit your younger self did and being like, what the fuck?
Yep, basically.
Come on, guy.
Why are you like this?
He remembers being that young and shudders. So he is going to... He has Misty Step. He is. So he's going to bonus action Misty Step away from him.
Okay.
So he is just going to bounce up here. And... No, that's not what I wanted. He's going to bounce up here. And then going to shoot him with his antimatter rifle, because his still works.
Cool. Cool. I like to think that what's her name? Kazan just cloned Zook rifle and all.
That is going
Part of the clone.
be 31 to hit. Which
That'll miss. Unless am I adding all the bits that I had last
Yep.
time?
The Boon of
Yeah.
Oberon. Anything you got from the Boon of Oberon, this character has.
Sweet.
interesting.
In that case, then yes, it will miss.
Good to know. That is Zook's turn.
Oberon is going to respond to Titania by rolling his eyes and saying nothing. Titania, archfey. A person who may or may not be a cloud speaks. Their voice is sort of soft like summer rain, and they say, "You make large claims, Summer Queen. Is this not just yet another of your many tiffs? You will kiss and make up, as you always do." Go.
Gur is going. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to decide what
Sorry.
to do. So Gur is going to respond to the archfey.
Okay.
This
What do you
may
say?
This may be one of their tiffs, but the way in which he banished her punched holes through the very reality of our existence. His solution to a minor problem nearly brought ruin to everything that we have, everything that you have, and everything that ever was.
Hey. Marla.
Still in a box.
Still the box.
With the
Alright.
messenger.
I just have a friend now.
Excellent. Anya. We'll look at Indigo. Look at Oberon. Look at all the archfey surrounding them. And she will fly a little higher. And she will say, "The Oaken Lord promised me two things. He promised my child would be returned to me, and he promised me a place of our own in the Feywild. Our people have been stood on, hurt and oppressed for too long. I will take a safe space that is our own. My child is here before me, although clearly misguided in their loyalties. I have no reason to believe he would not fulfill his other promise. In time. He has done nothing but good for me and my family." Barbarian's gonna hit a person with a hammer.
Yes.
Oh, Shortly's face is just breaking my heart. He's gonna... No, he's not with that fucking roll. A 4
No.
and an 18.
No. Both miss.
Cool. Oh, wait, he's slowed anyway, so only one of those would have counted. But it's all good. Trini,
He can save for slow again.
he can attempt to. Nope. 16. Trinian is going to turn her attention to the much easier to hit Andy, she assumes, and attempt to stab her.
She will have disadvantage on her attacks because I am under the effects of the Foresight spell.
And
Cool.
Sentinel.
I mean, that was a 20, dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20 misses. Go would still
Yeah,
get to attack her even if
Yeah.
misses.
Second attack, 26.
26 does hit.
Okay, so go do your attack.
30 something.
Yes.
41 points of radiant damage.
She's beginning to look a bit rough. Okay, so Andy takes 23 points of piercing damage. Do you currently have less than 100 hit points?
Well, she's going to take half of that because she has a potion of invulnerability.
Cool. Question
And
stand.
no, she
Okay.
doesn't.
Cool. Sweet. Bran is currently drowning, I guess. Is there anything he can do to try and get out of this drowniness? Is it a thing he can break? A grapple?
Yeah,
He
grapple.
can try and... Cool. Alright, so he's going to try and do that. Strength check, I assume?
Low strength check, 14.
I rolled a
Gonna
1.
roll a 1.
Odds! You're up!
I got real excited when I saw catapult, and I'm like, I can use that to steal Zook's gun. And literally in the first line, it's like, can't use it on something being worn or carried. It's like, ah, fuck. As I don't think I can actually control odds. I cannot. As I walk to next to Zook once more.
I will fix that. 1 sec. There you go. Now you should be able to control him.
Excellent. Whilst walking towards him, I'm going to cast Catapult on Jamendi's head and throw it at Zook, aiming for the gun.
Guys, I let there be 2 Zooks in my finale.
Yeah.
You did this to yourself.
In our
You
12,
filed
yeah.
under your own damn fault.
Yeah.
Cool. So you throw the severed head of your previous character.
Yeah.
At Zook. Excellent.
Doing him no good.
Can I forego the damage in an attempt to try and make it as like a disarming thing? Because that's his intent, is to hit the gun out of his hands as opposed to actually hurt Zook.
Oh, Jesus, I don't know how that works. You ask me
Like a-
difficult
like a
questions
cold
about
shot?
13.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cold shot from a gunslinger, but it's from an insane person. Otherwise, I'll just do the damage. It's 6 to 1 for me.
It is a first level spell.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I would say.
I'm thinking at 5th level. Sorry.
Okay. I would say just do the damage thing.
Sweet.
We'll see how high the damage is, and then we can make him roll the thing, maybe.
27 on the dex save.
27? Okay, he's probably fine.
It does that hit? 25. So, is it a half damage, or is it a you just move out of the way?
It keeps going.
On a failed
If
save,
it
object
doesn't
strikes
hit the
target and
first
stops
person
yeah.
in the line, it keeps going until it
It's
hits
just
something or
it's
reaches the
just
end of its
gonna yeet.
range.
It is going to
Oh,
yeet
just
into the
yeeted a
shoulder.
head across the field.
This is important because although I didn't actually pop them up, I do in fact have archfey here for you.
On a
I mean,
failed
it
save,
would probably hit.
the object
unless
strikes the
you centered
target
it in
Wall.
and
angle.
stops moving.
It would have hit
Yeah.
there.
I would have hit the wall. Okay, let's just do this though, because I spent all this time making these pretty tokens. We should have them up. Cool. That's you, Bomber. You're up.
All
It
right,
still does the damage. Sorry, I'm reading through it here.
To the wall.
No, so on a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving.
Oh.
If you don't, but I pass the save.
Yeah.
Okay,
It says
sorry.
when the object strikes something, it takes the damage.
Yep, apologies. I
because
read it the
you-
wrong way around.
yeah.
Yep.
This is a spell that I have used to throw books around with Harper before, so
Yes.
So yes, his head would have hit
That's
one
how
of the
you
wall in a 90-foot line.
Okay.
Conveniently.
There are more archfey than I made tokens for, but there are some. They're just for interesting.
They're on the wall though, hey?
Yeah, they're up on the wall.
Yeah.
So the head would have hit the wall, not the archfey.
Yeah.
Luckily, because that's fucking
Would've
Baba
been
Yaga.
funny.
You just threw a head at Baba Yaga.
all right.
Are you done? Are you? Oh yes. Go,
Yeah.
Baba. Go.
Boomba. Still not thrilled about the audience. We're gonna throw up a bladed disaster.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put it right here next to
I
the
made you a
barbarian
token of
and
this.
the other
Oi, here we go.
lovely people.
I'm in the wrong place. Hang on. There you go. I'll make it so you can. Is it? How big is it?
It's medium. It's a 3-foot bigger rift, shaped like a sword.
Cool.
And that is 1 attack against each of them, and it crits on an 18, 19, or 20.
Okay.
Jesus.
So that is a 32 to get hit against the barbarian, and a 30 to hit against
They both hit.
what's her name? They both
both
hit.
hit.
All right. So that is only 40-12, unfortunately. That's 30 points against the barbarian of force damage, and 29 points against the other person.
Cool.
And that's a bonus action.
Jesus. All right. Yep.
Can I stick my hand inside the water elemental and cast Shocking Grasp on...
Yes, because that's hilarious.
Fantastic.
Alright.
No.
Alright, so...
I'm gonna say that the water elemental's gonna take the lightning damage as well because
Wait.
water's like conductive.
Well, that's a 32 to hit.
Yes. Hang on. Actually, I'm pretty sure that hits. Yep, sure does.
And that's... What is that? 12... 14... 17 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And he can't take reaction.
He's drowning right now.
Well,
Okay. Your water elemental will also take that unless they have immunity to lightning damage.
No, she sure doesn't.
Cool.
sorry.
More one.
It's all good.
Alright, I'm gonna do another chain lightning at... Let's see. Oh, what's this right here?
That's Bomber's Blade of Disaster.
Oh, okay, so... Let's see, how far away are you kids? Let me see. Oh, perfect. Alright, so on this one, so I can get 1, 2, 3. So I need a dex save 22.
I'm
then-
gonna counterspell.
Oh, I'm going to counterspell that.
Brand's gonna drown. It's the only one I can.
To be fair, he can counterspell Zook's counterspell. He is within range.
25,
Can he-
28,
Can he?
31.
If he has subtle spell, he can. Otherwise, well,
Oh,
no.
that's a good point,
Counter
though.
spell is just thematic. There's no verbal to it, so he can.
He
Wait,
can just
who
pull
can?
while drowning
He has
inside
no
an
reaction?
elemental. He'll just
And
He has-
restrained.
He
shit.
can't.
Oh, yeah.
He can't. Because
Oh,
counter
because-
spell's a reaction.
Yep. Okay, cool.
See, I knew it was important.
So
So-
dex save
are we doing?
22.
Okay, thank you.
Zook just
Yeah.
slaps Odd on the back of the head going, no.
More one
20,
blows Zook a kiss.
7 for Trinian,
Okay, so they take 20 lightning.
and 18 for Anast.
They take 41.
Cool.
And odds.
Shaking his head.
Oh, I have advantage. Haha.
No. So fails are 41 and saves were 20. And then I'm going to try another firebolt here. 23 hit?
No.
I'm not rolling very well on my attacks. Alright.
Cool.
That's me.
Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc will look down at this Tyrannosaurus Rex and say, "Tonight, we ride," and will cast Dimension Door to try to get them both out.
What size can you... I don't think you can take a
Oh,
huge
that-
creature with you.
It is your size or smaller.
Yeah, I
Son
don't
of a
think you
bitch.
You would know that though.
You
would
could
know
have
that.
told her to drop it on her turn because she had a turn in between when you got there.
Yeah, but you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Because Jean-Luc wants to ride
Oh.
a goddamn Tyrannosaurus
I
Rex.
mean, I could go back to T-Rex after if you tell me, honey.
And Jean-Luc Dimension Doors by himself.
Fuck.
No, you would know that you can't take something that size with you.
Yeah, but narrative makes sense that they really just wanted to ride a T-Rex and didn't
It
think
does.
that one all the way through.
You're
Alright,
not wrong, but
what they will do is they will hold their action. They will hold Dimension Door for when Marla drops T-Rex.
And you're gonna tell Marla, yo, drop
Are you telling
T-Rex.
Yes, darling, you are lovely. You are too big. I cannot do this right now, so you need to shrink down. But then look at that. It'll be fine.
cool. Andy.
All right. Andy is going to take 2 swings at
Wait,
Drinian.
Francesca.
And
Oh yes,
Francesca.
Francesca.
My bad.
Yep.
Carry on.
So, while inside, they take 19 points of bludgeoning damage, magical bludgeoning damage from being inside.
Yep.
Then they're gonna do a stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself twice. One definitely didn't hit. The other one probably didn't either. 21.
Nope.
Cool. That was a fun turn. Your turn.
Andy.
All right. I pre-rolled both of these attacks, and they're both natural 20s, so I'm gonna do
Oh
them
my
one at a
God.
time.
Yes.
That's why I had Kat come over before to like look at it. So the first one is 101 points of damage.
Yeah, she's dead.
Cool. Then I will the other one to the barbarian.
Yep.
And so that one is slightly less because I cannot sneak attack twice in a round.
Yep.
So it is 45 points of damage, 20 of which is magical piercing, 25 of which is thunder.
Cool. Sweet. He's a bit beefier, so.
And she doesn't blink out. I rolled a 10. I need an 11.
Alright. Indigo.
Okay. I'm gonna try something, and you can totally tell me that that's not within the bounds of what I'm allowed to do.
Okay.
But I'm
Alright.
hoping
Here we go.
that because of Indigo's personal experiences that they have been through to get to this point, on top of the fact that they are in the Feywild, on top of the fact of just a wish and a prayer, that
Yeah.
this will work. The Cloud Lady seemed, and some of the others seem kind of unconvinced. Gur has tried to suggest that Oberon's tearing holes into things. I have an ability from a boon to commune with nature. But what I would like to do is I'm going to land, and I'm going to go to hopefully where I think the center of the circle is.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit down cross-legged. I am going to use my boon to commune with nature. And my hope is that I don't get the answers, they get the answer. I'm going to connect with the world tree because that's what this boon specifically does.
Yep.
But I also want to pass on the madness, my brush with the Leviathan, being in the tree, and the horror of the terrors that he's created within nature. And I'm hoping that like the Fae, on desperation, on madness kind of can translate to them in a better way than words.
Okay. Make a nature check.
Okay. Okay. That's a 24, but tell me if that's a failure.
You feel the connect to the tree happen.
Yeah.
And because of your connection with the Fae, you can feel like you connect to the tree, and then you can feel it like roots. And you remember that a bit, I think, going out towards where the archfey are. I now need you to make a persuasion check.
I'm being very kind to the tree. Would you say that?
It's not the tree you're trying to persuade.
You didn't
I
say
know, but
please.
what I'm saying is I'm being mannerful. I'm not rude.
No.
Okay.
Not in this case. This is a different kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, so that will be a 22, but tell me if that's a failure.
Do your extra thing.
Okay. Okay, it's a 26.
Okay. You're not sure, but you felt something happen.
Yeah.
You felt something connect to something.
Yeah.
You don't know how much it. Yeah.
That's it. I'm quietly sitting cross-legged, eyes closed, completely vulnerable. And I'm hoping that this does something.
Okay. Zook.
Sorry, there's one of two things I want to do. I'm trying to work out which one will work better. And Zook is just gonna kind of laugh, a similar mad laugh that Odd is using, and it's probably disturbing to everyone around him. But he's gonna cast Catapult on the now squishier head. And I've always wanted to play catch, and just fire it straight back at Odd. This is the most depraved game of catch between father and clone that anyone's ever come across.
Yeah. I love how Indigo's having this moment with nature, and meanwhile the Zooks are fucking kicking Jamendi's head around. Okay, do the rolling.
Rolling has commenced. I will, in fact, catch it.
Did you get under a 25?
I did. I got a 24, which really sucks.
So that is going to be, when it finishes, 30 points of bludgeoning damage from your friend's head.
And friend is a pretty generous word.
Colleague, at best.
Acquaintance.
Okay. What else you got, Zook?
That is all Zook is going to do.
Cool. Oberon now speaks. And he says, "This is quite enough. Our people are beating each other up for no good reason. They're playing catch with my champion's head, which is distasteful.
But fun.
To say the least. My dear archfey family, if anyone here has forgotten their function, it is Titania, who dabbles with mortals, takes them as lovers, fritters away her days in strange, out-of-the-way worlds. I simply wish to teach her a small lesson to bring her back better than before, and as you see, I have succeeded. This business with the planes is an unfortunate side effect, it's true, but I'm sure it is easily remedied." Titania looks at him and sighs and says, "You know, I actually agree that this fighting should stop now." And up on the wall, a tall, dark-skinned, antlered man speaks up. He says, "Enough," and his voice has command in it. I'm not talking about the spell. I'm talking about personality. And he says, "Brother, what you have done is counter to the laws of nature. Your queen's people speak for her. One sought me out to speak for her. A true leader is measured by their people. You speak silver words. We all know this. I would hear these mortals speak. Hers and yours. Let us see what they say. Our arguments rock their worlds, and my business is with all beings, even the smallest, who cannot speak. So, mortals, put down your weapons and speak for these leaders you follow. Do any of you want to keep fighting at this point?
No.
Okay. Does anyone wish to speak?
Jean-Luc is gesticulating from the fourth cage.
We'll look over and just gesture, and the force cage goes away. He's like, no.
Oh.
Now you can ride your T-Rex, honey.
Yes!
Odds. Actually, sorry, John Luke, but odds is gonna be shit.
Sure. Jean-Luc, if Marla will allow, will ride on a T-Rex towards the center. Mes fellow Fae, my name is Jean-Luc Ambulant. I am the current head of Aveline. I have seen firsthand what Oberon and his followers are capable of. I have seen the discrimination that they have put against people who do not fall in line with what their perfect beliefs are. I was a victim of one of them. My own parents, banished me from the Feywild for several years because I did not comply with what they felt was appropriate for a Fey or an Eladrin being. I have seen him do terrible things to terrible people. I have seen him do terrible things to good people. He and his followers tear apart what they do not agree with, and not with words, not in a way that a leader should do. I have learned in my time with Our Lady Titania what it is to be a leader, what it is to lead people in a way that is both compassionate but also commanding. And what Oberon has done is neither of which, and in fact has put many lives, on both sides of the courts, at risk, and cannot be allowed to continue at this point. Merci, I yield the floor.
Can you please make me a persuasion check?
Get advantage on those. Natural fucking 20.
Yes.
Oh,
First one of the night, kids. 28.
cool. 28 total. Okay. Odds, you wanted to do / say something?
Nah, the thing that I wanted to do is undoable.
Undoable.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Very good.
I'll look at Zook. This is not done, Father. And I'll stomp away like an arrogant teenager. And I'm just going to move over and stand next to Oberon.
Okay. Does anyone else wish to speak?
I do. Just let me get my words in my mouth.
I understand.
Yep. So many things going through my brain at the moment. So Andy will step forward, having sheathed her weapon. And as she does, she will use her bardic performance of creation to create her crown. And she will put it on her head. And she will say, I am a queen of summer. My name is Andromeda. I don't expect many of you to know me. I would expect none of you to. Except perhaps a couple. And she looks directly at Fanorera.
It smiles.
I was attacked in my home by his agents, sent to kill me and my daughter and end the stability of an entire nation of people for what seems like petty vengeance, purely because my family lays its allegiance with the Summer Queen. Tens of thousands of people were threatened and thankfully did not lose their lives, but it was there, the chance was there. My daughter is 8 years old. She didn't deserve that. None of the children on that isle deserved that.
Make a persuasion check.
Hold please for math.
Oh, good.
38.
Okay. Anas, the barbarian, takes off his helmet and puts it on the ground and walks very slowly towards the center of the circle.
Oh, slow when it drops. I drop slow.
Okay. And he looks around and he says, you know, they all speak of their friends and their families and their children and their people. But they do not understand the thing our Oaken Lord is trying to achieve. He is powerful. He is strong. And the Fae have never concerned themselves so much with the non-Fae. And now these beings of summer wish to convince you that you should care about all of that. They have been playthings for us, always, since the dawn of time. He recognizes what we should be, the power we should hold, and she stands in his way at every turn. Do not let this sentiment overwhelm you. He's going to roll a persuasion check.
Hey, Jax, question
Hello.
real quick.
Yes.
If Oberon made a persuasion check earlier, Boomba would have used one of his portents on it as a 2, but if Oberon didn't, then he would be using a 6 for this guy's persuasion check.
Okay.
Because I can use a portent once per turn.
Yep. Oberon did not, because he's a whole nother level. Okay, so a 6?
A 6.
Cool.
Oh, you beautiful bastard.
At this point, Odds would actually just be standing next to Oberon, just slowly raising his hand higher and higher.
Yep.
It's just occurred to me that if this sorry, my king, continues, and you don't care about mortals and their primateria plane, where I come from, where my mother was killed by him, pointing over at Zook. Does that not carry dire consequences for us here in the Feywild? Would that not mean that the beings of the hells that plague the primateria plane will then flood into other planes? And you see, like, this thought has kind of, as it was flowing through his head, has kind of flowed away. You watch him try and catch it as it leaves, but it's gone. It's no longer useful.
Oberon will respond. He will, like, pat you on the head and go, "Hush, boy. The thing you are missing is that we have no particular need to harm the mortals. We just wish to understand that there should be a separation. That's all. They may have their world. They have their world. That's all." Morwen. I assume Morwen.
Yes. You don't want to hear about our friends and our family and the things we care about, but you may want to hear about all the damage that just happened to occur as a small side effect of what Oberon is trying to accomplish. He put one of the seals in the fucking world tree. He, who is supposed to be working with nature, did not bat an eye at doing such damage, and all the damage to all the worlds that will affect you. He's wrong.
You will notice that there are a couple of archfey who are very clearly dryads or tree people
Yeah.
of some kind, and they're kind of pissed off right now.
Yeah, so's Morwen.
Oh, you done? Sorry. I
Yes,
didn't mean to
yeah,
interrupt you.
that's all.
Make me a persuasion check, please.
30.
Cool. The two who have not spoken, do you wish to?
Nope.
Okay.
May
Yes.
I tag and speak?
Oh,
Ooh.
shit. Yes. He may.
Well, this has been absolutely fascinating. Thank you so much, parties on both sides. We will weigh this decision quite, but you know what? I think it's worth pointing out that he doesn't just attack mortals, does he? It's been a while since we've all been together, hasn't it? And hasn't anyone noticed me missing? Weird that no one came to find me, but that's fine. Not here to air out old grievances per se, but maybe I am. He had me banished from my home. So if you think we're safe from this bastard's fuckery, not a god's damn chance. I say we kill the fucker and move on with our day. Thank you so much.
He's making our tag and persuasion check, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
God, I love you.
That might be my favorite moment so far.
31.
Cool, cool. Cool. Indigo?
Indigo's amused. Indigo
Her personal
stands.
friend.
Their personal friend.
Sorry.
Indigo stands and looks to the crowd. And they make sure to make a connection with anybody who is willing to meet their gaze. They do a little spin, they look, and they go,
Make a history check for me, please.
okay.
Just real quick, since you're looking so closely at everyone.
Is this about Fae stuff?
It's about you remembering stuff.
21.
Up on the top left are 3 women who you might remember from a
Yep.
certain mission where you went and got a crook.
Yeah.
Just yeah. That's
I-
the thing. Anyway,
I
carry on.
also wanted to check in what Zybilna's carrying. Does she have anything on her interesting? Like, a giant cauldron or a crook?
She doesn't have either of those items on
Okay.
her. No.
So Indigo's going to slowly look at everybody on the connection. They're going to say, you just felt the tree reach out to you. Which tells you a lot about my story, truly. I've nearly gone mad to stop this man. I saw the body of his druid, the Eladrin he cares so much about, in the center of the world tree left abandoned. Let me tell you what it has cost me to stop him. So look at the women, the 3 women. I gave up a story to you. And I can't tell you what it is because I gave it up. But I have a tattoo that I cannot remember. I have a dagger somewhere that I cannot remember. I was pushed out of the Feywild from my mother some years ago. And I did not remember much, so not remembering didn't hurt as bad as when Titania opened my mind and I could remember everything one thing. I gave up a lot on that job. I sent the only person I have ever loved, my best friend, to speak to Hearn, even though I knew he could die in the process. I have spoken to gods. I've held Artagan practically by the throat at one point. I have done all of this. I have bartered with Vilna. I have done everything I can to stop this man. I've given up so much of myself because since I was little, since I was so small, the threats of my wings and my existence have always come down from Oberon's views. And now the worlds are falling apart. And Titania's the only one who, at least to my knowledge, no disrespect to any of you who have been trying to handle that, she's the only one who's tried to send anybody to stop it. I don't follow her because I have to. I don't follow her because I have a contract with her. In fact, I bound my soul to her willingly and as an apology for a misstep that I did to her. Not because she asked me to, not because she forced me to, but because I made a mistake and I was going to right it. So I just want you to know that even if it seems petty arguing, even if it seems too personal to some of you, even if perhaps the world tree is of little consequence to you, think about the fact that I am but a moth. We have gnomes, we have Eladrin, we have giants. We have gods willing to step in for our side of this war. That has to carry some weight with you. But I've rambled too long. Please just see this ceremony through so we can all be done. I am tired. And they'll bow and they will say, I appreciate you all.
Persuasion check.
It was a 28.
Franchise gonna stop drowning this person.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's grateful. He falls to the ground, gasping. I'm going to assume that happened a little while ago and he's had time.
Probably.
Yeah, cool. He is going to push himself up. And he's going to say, I am Bran. Or at least, that's the only name that matters now. And I was nothing. I was a small, powerless, elven boy running around the dangerous parts of the Feywild. And Oberon, our Oaken Lord, saw something in that. And he gave me purpose and power and strength and the ability to stand up for myself finally. Seems they all think he's such a villain. He's not a villain. He's a visionary. Maybe he made some lapses in judgment along the way, but he's trying to do something that is new. And if you can't see that, well, guess your vision isn't as good as his. Now, unless anyone else has something to say.
Zook steps up.
Okay.
He walks into the middle, raises up so we can on the same level as all of the archfey. All of you here know of me, and know of my function. I have dealt with most of you at least once. The fact that I've thrown my lot in with Titania should be enough. But words are words. If you wish, you have access to my mind, those that can see into it. Limited to the information relevant to the exile of Titania, the fracturing of the worlds, the veil, and all the damage that Oberon has wrought. You seek further than that, well, you'll understand my function a little more. If you wish, you have access. And he'll drop down and just kneel quietly.
I'm gonna need Zook to make a wisdom saving throw, because that's a lot of archfey suddenly poking around.
Would Andy have had time during this to give Zook bardic inspiration?
Sure, I'll allow it.
So this is a wisdom
It's
save?
a D6 if you want to use it.
Yep.
What's
Wisdom
that,
save.
sorry, Alex?
You have D6 bardic inspiration from Andy if you want to use it.
Oh, he's just outside of Gerzora.
I mean, Gur would have been moving
It's like
around.
he's talking about letting people
Yeah.
into his mind. She would be like,
I was like,
"Give
Gur
something
is standing
about that."
right the fuck there.
yeah.
That's an 18 on the dice. Plus 5 from the bardic inspiration, taking us to 23. Plus 7 from Gur's aura, taking us to 30. Plus 14 from Zook. That's a 44.
God damn it.
That's failed.
DC was 45, man. Don't know what to tell you.
Nice try. Thanks for playing.
Need to up those numbers. Those are
Okay.
rookie numbers.
Yeah, so you do feel some of them, not all of them, but some of them definitely start to poke a bit and just have a looky look. A couple of them, there's a hint that they're tempted to just look a bit further than they're supposed to, because these are archfey, let's be honest. But they don't, because there's a thing happening here. So yes, and then you feel them all retreat. Does anyone else want to say anything at this point? Okay. You will watch as the archfey think, and some of them move into groups and talk to each other. Some of them still look kind of exasperated. Centrella is sitting on the edge of the rock, swinging her legs and just kind of waving at anyone who looks at her. It takes some time, and there are clearly some heated arguments happening among some of the groups. Others are, all the like tree people have gathered and are having a very earnest discussion. Like, you can't hear what they're saying, but there's something going on there. Eventually, after some time of this, Titania raises a hand. And the like hum of voices kind of subsides. And she says, "Is it enough? Or do you need to hear more?" And one of the three from the Crook of Ra mission looks at her and says, "You have all these people willing to do such things for you. It is certainly interesting. But you may have cherry-picked. You may have picked the ones with the best stories. The ones most likely to tell the most heartfelt tales. And as you know, we are all so susceptible to a heartfelt tale." And Titania goes, "Very well then. You may hear from all of them." And she raises a hand, and she makes like a pulling gesture, and across the Feywild, every member of the Gallant Horde feels a tug that by now is very familiar to all of them, and they are all pulled into this area, teleported into the circle. And we'll pick that up in 10 hours.
Oh my god.
So Kyle, let's get in the middle there. Let's get the T-Rex and the.
Oh my god.
Get in
In about
position.
10 hours time, once we've gone through all the groups, whoever's still alive will be pulled to the spot, and we will pick this up with as many members of the Horde as can be here for that. So, we're gonna take a break. I'm a little early, but fuck it. This was the moment.
This is the thing, yeah.
So, we're gonna take a break. We'll go for like 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer than our breaks have been so far. And we will come back with Group 2, who we left fighting a giant sea monster and a fiend. So we will come back to that after 20 minutes. Giveaway, that's the thing that
Noah.
I guess is... Noah has won a Shauna Lee portrait. Yay! Hang around for Easter eggs, but also remember to hydrate and go outside and touch grass. We will be back soon. You guys.
3 a.m.
Love
I'm not
you.
going outside.
Boring.
Peace.